Our adventurers last left off emerging from an exit in the underground tunnels of Farscape. It would appear as though you have stumbled in on a meeting Rifa, the head of the Assassins Guild, was having with a few other assassins. After seeing you come out, she looks, and they look as well, at you guys and she says, "Who the hell are you? What would you guys like to do?" You're now standing, you guys have all emerged from this hatch. You're standing in what appears to be some sort of a guild room. And let me go ahead, I have a map for this. Put you guys
on the inside. Varlis really wants to say, "Does someone call pest control?"
Yeah. And so they're kind of looking at you. So you guys, this is, I know it looks like stairs, but just imagine them ladders and then the hatch. And then 7 over here is actual stairs that go up. So you guys come up this hatch and just picture the hatch underneath of the stairs. So you're kind of like under the stairwell, if you will, of the stairs. And you pop out. And you guys all get up there, come around the corner, and then here they are. And she's like, "Who the hell are you?"
And I kind of like, I kind of look at them, like not holding my rapier super aggressively, but still in my hands. I kind of look. It would seem we stumbled upon something very interesting.
Oh, I'll kind of come up seeing, well, who I know is to be the leader of the Assassins Guild, right?
Yeah.
And I'll say, what? I can't give her this look. What is this? And I say, what is the meaning of this?
They all kind of the 3 assassins draw their blades. Well, actually, they draw their crossbows, and she kind of puts her hand out and she says, "Now, I'm sure they have a perfectly good explanation for intruding in our guild. Please do explain yourself."
Of course, at this point, I do have the hand on the sword, but I'm like, we were looking for someone, but as we were looking, we found the tunnels and your horrid pets.
You happened to just stumble upon the underground tunnels. That's, I'm sure you're being very, very honest with me right now, but I find that hard to believe.
She didn't seem like she didn't know about the worms.
So I say...
Which means she is aware of them.
Your worms.
Yes.
You're doing this to these people. What
They're
have they
not
done?
My worms.
Oh, really?
Oh, really now?
So do you mind explaining to me what you're doing here?
Okay, so we came down one tunnel way. We fought a bunch of stuff, and we happened to see you guys dropping something.
Oh, that.
As we're still trying to help the girl, I'm sure.
You see, basically, I'm telling the truth without telling everything.
Well, you guys are welcome to go right back down the ladder in which you came up and we'll pretend we never saw you. How about that?
No.
I think you'll find that a very generous offer.
Of course,
what was the name of the big bad guy again? I keep forgetting his name.
Dykov.
Dykov, thank you.
So some things you'll notice. Ahiga, you'll know this more than the others because you're from this realm.
Local.
And maybe even like us. Well, no, I wouldn't imagine you'd be familiar with Farscape. Anyways, they all seem to be wearing these gauntlets, colored gauntlets. Now, the Assassin's Guild, it's not like this big. Don't picture like a big metal gauntlet, but just picture like these gloves, and with this blue part that goes around the wrist. That resembles what guild you're from, and it also there's markings on it that resemble your ranking within the guild. You notice that the woman is wearing this very elegant-looking gauntlet, and there's no doubt. Well, you already know that Rifa is the leader of the Assassin's Guild. You guys already made the roll, so you know that, or at least Ahiga or whoever made the roll. I believe it was Ahiga knew that.
Ahiga, yeah, I've known.
And these guys, they seem like they're moderate level. Like let's say there's 10 levels, they're probably level 5 or 6, which means that they've worked their way up a bit. Based on the design you see, so.
Oh yeah. So I of course at this point I'm like, why are you throwing this woman into the cellar?
Yeah,
because she's no longer of use to us. It's no concern of yours. Just turn back.
And of course I'm going to keep buying time.
I hold up a hand.
You realize you are outnumbered and outmatched. To continue on, it would be a fool's task. She laughs.
I kind of speak up. I kind of speak up and say, before we leave, may I ask you but one single question that does not involve your organization whatsoever?
Oh my God.
It's simply knowledge.
Sure, I'll humor you.
Do you know the name Daikoth?
I don't know the name Daikoth.
She smiles and she says, "Of course I do."
Can you tell me what you know of his doings in this city?
I know that, well, his dominance is ever increasing. In fact, we're here to help ensure that.
Oh, so joy!
So your agent.
We're assassins. We're men for hire, or women for hire, and when we're paid to do a job, we do it. And he pays well.
You would work for such a villain.
How much does he pay?
Villains come and go, so to speak. I don't think he's going to get very far.
Have I been talking to this chick for at least a minute?
No, we're seconds.
I'll speak up and say, how much is he paying you?
It's not how much. It's what he's paying us with. You know what? I've said too much. So I take it you guys are going to be sticking around, because I've got a meeting to catch, and I do not want to be late for it.
So no way I can get a minute on this chick, huh?
Yeah, I mean you can stall for a minute. It's fine. So you can.
Right,
do
I'm gonna stall her like. Right. Okay. Well, the big thing I want to
keep in mind that you're giving her a minute too. So.
Well, the thing I'm doing is giving her using my know thy enemy trait, which I have never been able to fucking use. So know thy enemy. I want to know if I can just stall her, read her, just anything. I want to know how many hit points she has, what is her dex score, and what's her armor class. No, wait, no.
A lot.
I want her armor class. I want her armor class, her hit points, and what her level is.
Interesting that a spell gives you stats on a character. Okay, her armor class.
No,
I know it's the equivalent of such information. Okay, you know that she is. Well, first of all, you know she's the head of the Assassin's Guild, so that information alone tells you that she is probably going to be very, 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 very hard to hit.
Okay, thank you for.
But in
translation,
in terms of simple armor class, it's only an 18.
Right, but she probably has abilities to stop.
No, not probably. She most likely does. You don't get to the top by being an easy target in the Assassin's Guild.
How many hit points does she have?
She has 165.
And how many levels does she have? It doesn't say specific levels. I'm wanting just levels, period, as a player.
18.
Yeah, I don't think we should even try.
Again, you don't get to the top of the ring. Well, she says, well, it's been great, but I have to go. Boys, if they cause any trouble, take care of them, make sure they leave, and then she
I will not
actually
let them
will
leave.
excuse herself.
I don't let her leave.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to make it a point to get in front of her, over this way.
How are you gonna do that? Okay. Now,
I am quite the talented warrior. I will push past these guys and we'll stop the door.
so attack of opportunity, or are you rolling acrobatics? How are you doing this?
I will gladly roll in acrobatics to flip over these guys.
Okay.
I just slowly make my way to the back corner.
I'm just gonna stand here and watch.
Like, nope, not even touching this.
As I have the sword out when I land and say, "You will not leave."
I look to the others and say, we do owe him a life debt. He saved us many times.
Okay, so wow, you destroyed that roll. So he's like, oh no, you don't. Does like just some crazy stunt, slides under one legs and gets. So she's like right here. Let's do this better. So you're here. She's like right here, and you slide under her legs and you pop up in front of her, and she kind of sighs with this annoying sigh. And she's like, get out of my way.
No! I will not allow you and your villainy to continue.
Villainy?
I understand doing your duty, but this? Allowing such an evil to exist?
You don't even know what I'm doing.
You work for that creature. You feed those beasts! I care little! I will bring you in for justice. This is cruelty beyond imagining. What I saw you did to those people! No!
Very well. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
And I'll say I want you and you alone. Oh my god.
All right, well, I'm not letting my friend fight alone.
Says, I'll take care of this one. The rest of you three, make sure his friends don't get the same idea.
Who likes my initiative?
Who likes
my
mine?
Trying to get to mine. I did. Click on my thing.
Who likes my epic 5?
I got a character sheet for them. I did not make... I mean, I have one externally for her, but not one on here, because I didn't think she'd be fighting tonight. I'll just have to I'll just have to roll on the table for her. I got a character.
Demi, don't forget, I gave you the shield.
Okay,
yes,
so.
oh, thank you for reminding me. Oh my god.
Dear God, give yourself the bonus AC. It's 2.
Yeah,
as I'm very determined to kick this chick's ass.
You realize you have, like, half her health.
The fuck you spray? Okay, true enough. No, yeah, it's...
Wait till you see this initiative.
I'm sorry. You
Roll
do know
one.
we're screwed, right?
Roll 1! That's not a 1, Jared!
I rolled that
That's
for
not a 1!
Wow, she's beating me, and I'm the initiative whore.
And she gets a plus 10 to her initiative.
She has like a plus 5 dex and like alert.
Yeah.
That's not the
She only has 2 more points than me, that's it.
20?
Jared, I'm
20.
Demi, I hope you realize you are going to die.
There's a high possibility.
You do realize this is Ahiga. Ahiga will not allow such bullshit to exist.
Alright.
Hey, look at it this way. He's in a hallway. Her sneak attack won't work on him.
Haha! Advantageous position.
No one can get adjacent to him.
Except for the assassin's class, if you attack somebody before they've acted in combat, you automatically get...
Oh yeah. Not only
that.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You auto crit too.
Yes, you do. And with sneak attack, it hurts real bad.
Oh yeah, because it doubles the sneak attack. Because it doubles every dice.
Is he about to get one hit?
Then there's the poison.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't care if I die. I like the character.
You did the right thing. You did a very noble thing. I did not expect it.
He's the hero.
All right. So, Rufa says, well, she doesn't say anything. She's done talking, so she's going to attack you. Okay. So that's a. What's an auto? Well, I have to hit you first. Sorry.
You do have to sit though.
So it's 21 on the first.
All right. So the first one's a 21. So seeing this,
And a 23 on the
instead
second.
use my reaction to add my proficiency bonus to my AC, giving me a 23 AC for the round.
Okay. So her first one is going to miss, but her second attack will hit.
Chink.
Actually, she's lucky. She's going to use lucky on that first roll.
Fuck.
It's kind of dickish, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's okay. Oh no, it's on, Cupcake. It's on.
No, it still misses.
Well,
We're rolling with my dice here, so. All right. Well, let's tabulate the damage here.
My friends, if I do not survive this encounter, just know I love you dearly. I'm about to die, guys. I'm sorry.
I slowly turn towards Taliandai. I call all of his stuff.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how outclassed are we?
Oh, very, dude.
Oh,
She's level 18.
unbelievably.
She's the head of a guild. I mean, I thought that would be enough.
Well,
No!
the thinking is that I can either attack, or I can use message.
Kill me. This is gonna suck!
Because if I cast message, I can contact Lola.
Joltz, message doesn't work like that. Try again.
Alright, that's right. You need like a 5th level version.
Sorry, I got a lot of math I'm doing here. So.
Okay, so hold on. Here, I'm gonna do the math for you, or I'm gonna at least tell them.
Oh, it's
the
an
math.
auto crit. It's an auto crit.
So it's an auto crit. So let's pretend she's just using a dagger. So that's a die 4. She looks human, so I'm going to assume it's just a die 4. So crit means she does 2 die 4. Okay, that's whatever. That's not so bad. Well, she's an assassin. Guess what assassins get? I'm going to. Let's just pretend she's pure 18 levels of assassin.
You probably just lost like 60% of your health.
She could roll an additional like 16 die 6 onto her damage plus her dex.
If she doesn't break 70, she's not doing it, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware this would probably kill me. I'm well aware of the fact that she could probably roll high enough to kill me right out the door.
Give me a con save.
Is it 19 enough?
Let me double check.
If not,
She has
It
poison
is.
weapons.
oh fuck! That's another couple. Oh my god, that's like another 4 dice on top of that.
What's your hit point?
80.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're not dead. You took 69.
Shunk!
Ah, you just took the sexiest number that there ever.
Chick!
I-
Sexy!
Pretty sure I did that right. I'm sure I screwed up something, but oh well.
Well, if she's a pure, I'm not going to ask because I'm sure you have this, but.
Oh, okay. Good thing you made that DC 19
Shunk! Oh!
because of Death Strike.
Ow! Oh no, she. Oh yeah, that's right.
You matched the DC for it.
I haven't seen such a high level assassin in so long. So,
but like the way she moves, and you all see her, she's so quick. Like you don't even think you saw her move the blade, and yet you're feeling this pain. I realize that hit points only represent fatigue, but like this woman.
No, well, yeah, but this one is such a good hit.
She's stabbed a guy or two in her life. So Taliandai. Oh crap! There you go.
Nope, my turn. No.
I just kind of sigh, realizing I can't let her die. I can't let him die. So I'm just going to step forward.
Help me, please.
I look at the assassins and say, "Have you heard of the Lord and Savior Pelor?" And I hold out my hands as suddenly angels erupt from my body.
Oh shit!
I need to make character tokens for that.
Man, okay, it's so fucking hot here. I've had my pants like rolled up into shorts, and like, I have my stomach hanging out. This is fucking hot here.
So 15 feet. Hang on, let me just make sure.
How many angels come out?
4.
It's a 15-foot radius. There's no specific number.
Well, I just want to make sure how many can fit in the room. I mean, it's a tiny room.
I think the idea is like
I think they just pass through walls and things like that. They're
but
they're
if
not
on the other side of the wall, you don't see them.
beings. They're incorporeal
I got you.
beings.
So they're just kind of piling on top of whatever.
Yeah, they just fly around in circles and attack everything in an AOE, within a 15-foot AOE.
I got you now. Okay. Well, then we don't physically need to represent them, do we? All right.
No, they're just to look cool.
give them a cool aura.
Alright, let me pull up my sheet. Let's see, so I am also going to cast this as a 5th level spell.
Thank you. Man, too bad you don't got any heals over there.
I got angels. We're okay.
I could use some heals though. That sucks. That was a good hit.
Yeah, doing. It's a good thing criticals is just max damage you can do. It's just double. Because
so they all need
that
to make wisdom
bad.
saves. And if they don't take a wisdom save, their speed is reduced to half, and they have to take 27 points of damage. Half of that if they succeed.
Okay, well they I'm pretty sure they have evasion. Let me double check that. Yes, they do. So if they make the save, they take no damage.
It's only for dex saves though.
Oh, this is.
And all their
save?
speed is halved too.
Wait, what's the save that I'm making then? If it's not dex, sorry.
It's wisdom.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry, I'm trying to help you out, Joltz.
No, I appreciate it. I don't want to do this wrong. So that is.
I'm already in a tough fight. Give me some help here.
So this is everybody but Rifa, right? Or does Rifa included?
Rifa's hit too.
Okay. So they got a 4.
My DC is 16.
Hold on, let me yeah, 14. And she got a 17. What's the DC?
16.
Okay.
And can cutting words stop this? I'm trying to remember. Yes, it can it?
Any enemy. It's when they make an attack, though, isn't it? Or
that's what I'm thinking. Attacker ability check.
Dude, why the hell didn't you?
Because it wouldn't have done anything to her.
Yeah, she was the top of the initiative, so he couldn't have done anything. Okay, so how much damage are they taking?
27 points of damage, and they all get... And due to all the attacking, their movement speed is reduced to half. They're walking on difficult terrain.
Okay.
And anytime they start or end their turn within the Angel's AoE, they must... anytime they start or end their turn within the AoE, they must take another save to take half movement and damage again. And since this is a 5th level, they're taking 5d8 per turn.
Okay. Whew. All right, Varlis.
So, I have so many options. All of them suck.
If you can do anything to stop Rifa from attacking next turn, that'd be hugely useful. We can handle the assassins, but Rifa's the big threat.
Alright, first things then. Bonus action. Demi, roll a 1d10.
Thank you! Come on!
Well, you got above average, so that's all good.
Well, thank God she can't get sneak attack on me again, otherwise this would suck.
Oh, you're doing D10s now? I thought you'd be at a D8.
No, when I hit...
I don't think I've ever played a bard this high level. I don't think I've ever reached D10 before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at level 10 you roll D10s.
Cool. I'm not doubting you.
Next thing. 5th level spell slot. Her dagger. Heat metal.
Yeah!
Her rapier?
Well, whatever she used to attack him.
Well, thanks for cauterizing the wound while you're at it.
What?
Nothing, as a joke. I was joking that
I was like, it's in you still? No,
that's a joke.
She has to make a con save or she drops it. If she doesn't drop it, she takes disadvantage, and I can reinstate the damage every turn.
Okay.
It's funny when it's armor. But I imagine these guys are all wearing cloth and leather.
Okay. So, it sounds like if she makes a con, she can hold on to it, but she's still gonna take the damage. Is that how that works?
And disadvantage, yeah.
Well, she can't take a disadvantage on anything.
She can't?
What?
Elusive, no. Oh, no, it's only on attack rolls. Nobody can get advantage on attack rolls on her.
Oh, so no one can get advantage on attack rolls on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a disadvantage on attack rolls on us.
Well, but she's, well, hold on. Well, we'll worry about that in a second. So,
and ability checks.
Nothing else we're going to make sure
her weapon heats up and she automatically takes a 2d8, right?
No, she takes 29 damage. I used a 5th level spell slot.
Oh, so that increases. Okay, I didn't see the at higher levels on there.
I'm sorry. Okay. Would you like me to roll it again with that slot?
I gotcha. So 29 damage automatically.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta make a thing for her.
And every turn I can use my bonus action to do the damage again.
I should know this. I've used the spell several times. Never at 5th level, though.
That's a great spell.
It was that, or I was going to use sleep at 5th level to try to put them all to sleep.
Yep. So she sheathes her rapier. She's not going to drop it.
Is that an option?
It is when you're a character ran by the GM. I don't know.
If it was us, we'd still be taking the damage.
Well, no. I mean, she's instead of dropping it, she just like out. Sheathes it. Oh, whatever. She drops it. I don't care. It's just a rapier.
No, it's okay.
On the other hand, trying to make her look badass.
Damage going every turn if she holds it or not.
No, she just doesn't. Yeah. Well, so she'll drop that. Anything else you're doing?
I gave Ahiga the 6th thing. I have no more actions.
Okay. Ahiga.
So first and foremost, I use my bonus action to second wind myself. Because, ow! That hurt, man.
If you're not going to attack, I'd use an action to bring out that shield thing.
Right, I use an action to activate the shield, so it's just floating around me. And I use action surge to actually get my actual set of attacks in.
Okay.
So, now you might be thinking, "Oh, that missed."
Yeah, it did.
Missed it.
I'm not. Yeah, and it did bare minimal damage, so I'm not even gonna bother.
You have a bonus action to swing again.
I used my bonus action to heal my ass. Joltz, I don't dual wield.
You action surged.
I don't dual wield.
You still have extra attack.
Yes, I do, but I don't dual wield.
Well, the picture is a little bit misleading.
Well, it's the best picture I had.
Yeah.
So
I know you don't dual wield, but you have extra attack. You could
Okay,
still
25
attack.
will hit.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not a bonus action to attack. Otherwise, I'd be getting 3 attacks in a round.
Okay, you hit her for 9.
I know that's just not enough.
Of course.
Right now she's thinking, ha!
You notice that when you connect, you don't feel like you connected fully. She has uncanny dodge.
Oh, yep. She could keep taking half damage from all swings.
You guys might want to start using shit to add on to her reaction, or make her use her reaction, guys.
By the way, did she take the 27 half damage?
29 damage she took. Oh,
Yeah,
she made the save for the 27.
Oh, yeah, and she has, that's right, and she has, okay.
Oh, wait, no, you make a good point, because it was a wisdom save, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a wisdom
Not
save.
dex, so she would still take half, right?
Yeah. She only does those.
Hey, Jared,
Yeah.
from the ceiling, can I tell if we're maybe just in a single basement?
Yeah, there's windows. You can tell that you are on the basement floor, essentially.
Yeah.
Or the ground floor.
Can I see through the window?
Barely.
Like, can I see the top of another building?
No, you see the ground. Like,
Oh.
your eyes are level with the ground that you're looking at.
Oh, so I can see the ground outside.
Yes.
All I needed to know.
Okay, Assassins 2. Well, I think we all know what they're going to do.
Oh, Taliandai. Oh, and me.
Okay, so that's going to be an attack on one on each of you guys.
Tell me the attack roll, the one in front of me, before you declare if it hit me or not.
Alright, well, you're the second roll, so hold on.
Okay.
Actually,
do
no,
have
I
cutting
take that
words to
back.
save
They
myself.
actually stay back here. I apologize. And they just pull out I already said they pull out their crossbows, so they just shoot you with their crossbows.
Oh, they're using those sneaky weapons? Okay.
12 on you, Lykos. 20 on you, Taliandai.
I cutting words it.
Okay, it's a minus what? Well,
Actually, let me just take a double check really
of
fast.
course.
Oh,
they crit the
crapper
bard.
jacks.
So, you guys have all acted in combat. Oh, except for Lykos. Oh, man.
Is it sad that I feel that the first damage I take in this whole game from an enemy is from an underling?
They're not underlings. They're well-established guild members.
You said they're 5th level.
I didn't say they're 5th level. I said if the guild was rank 1 to 10, they would be 5th or 6th in the ranking. That has nothing to do with level.
That's worse.
Yeah, they're
All right, well,
they're higher than 5th level.
I am not going to cutting words.
Okay. All right. Well, you so. Unfortunately, I gotta treat this as a crit, so I gotta re-roll the. Everybody needs
I
to
gotta
give me.
get food.
Oh, wait!
You three need to give me a con save.
Wait, no, I am going to do something. I reaction and throw forward a ball of light and give the guy disadvantage.
As a reaction.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So he needs to roll again.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't help you because he rolled a 20 and a 23.
That's a reaction. Doesn't he have to re-roll it?
You giving him disadvantage. He already rolled. It's a 20 and a 20, right? I mean, that's how it works, right?
I thought
Pick the
20
worst
was
of
the
two.
final at the moment, and then I
No,
was...
it's just 2 rolls. If he had advantage, it'd be 23. Disadvantage would be 20, or it's just 20 at normal, right? So I've always. I can re-roll if it makes you feel better.
I mean, yeah, I should probably just declare it before the roll in general next time. I'll hold on to the reaction then, if that's okay with you. Like, I won't use the reaction.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I roll the 2 dice, so...
Yeah. I need to declare it before the attack roll is done next time.
It doesn't matter either way. I rolled the 2 dice, so if you tell me a disadvantage afterwards, it's the lower of the 2.
Yeah. So.
All right. So, Lykos, you take 16 damage, and I need a con save from anybody who was hit, which I believe is everybody at this point.
I gotta feel the con save.
Oh, they're all poisons.
I didn't get hit. The
already
Lykos
succeeded.
that went after me, it doesn't hit me. My AC is 15
Oh.
armor.
Oh, well, never mind then. You're good.
Roll
Do I
a
still need to do a con save?
I was like, oh,
No,
good.
no, you don't. You didn't get hit.
No, you're good. It misses you. And thank goodness.
Sorry, I said it like 3 times, but my mic was muted some reason.
Ahiga, why did you roll?
You said
Okay,
roll.
the DC is 15.
You said everyone roll.
No, you just the people being shot. Sorry, the people that were hit. So you're good. You don't need to worry about it. But the other, you two do take the damage. I've actually got a macro set up for this. Wait, you take 27 points of damage, poison damage, in addition to the attack damage they just did.
Right.
It hurts so good. Lykos, finally, it's your turn.
Yes.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna go get some food.
All right.
Well, let's see. What can I do?
Oh my gosh, I'm down to half.
Okay, so I'm going to
It's a kill.
move up. I'm going to use Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Do I have to click use spell for it?
As long as you know what
mean,
it does, then you can.
We all know what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, just makes your weapon stronger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And because I always Shillelagh my quarterstaff, I have it set so it's Shillelaghed.
Okay. Shillelagh.
And that's to the one directly in front of me.
Nice. Which is number 2, it looks like, right? No, wait.
This one.
Yeah, it's number 2.
Ah, shit, I took 36 damage in one shot.
Okay. And how much damage did you say? Sorry.
That would be 12 damage
12, I
total
see it
from
there.
the D8.
That was more than. All right. So yeah, whack him across the head, and he's like, "Ow, asshole!"
And that's all I can do.
Okay, so Riff was going to try and get around Ahiga here. Oh, no problem. Whoop. And then she's going to... So to do an acrobatics to get around somebody, that takes your... Is that a bonus, or is that a move action, right? Or what
That's
is
just
that?
your move.
Just move. So she can't do like a... No, wait, she can. She has her action, so... Alright. Of course, I'm rolling like shite. Anybody
I'm pretty
remember
sure
what his AC
Overrun's
was?
on action. His AC, I don't know. Should be on his sheet.
What's she using?
She's just attacking normally. She was just trying to get behind him.
So, what are the chances
the more
that Dragon Song will
strategic-
save us?
More strategic position. Let me open his character sheet, see if he changed it. It says here AC 19. I think he said it was 20 something, like 21 or 22.
Well, he used something, so until his
Back,
turn,
I'm sorry,
it's
that-
23.
What's your AC now? Is it 23?
Mine?
Yeah. What's your AC
No,
right
no,
now?
mine's only 19.
Oh, that thing you did is gone now? That made it a 20
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
So
that
does she
is
hit?
a let's see, 21.
Is she using the weapon?
She's using her longsword now.
Oh, crap.
She's dual wielding. She still has the short sword.
Well,
and
Ahiga,
she
I'm
has
sorry,
the
but
long
you're
sword. The rapier she dropped, and then she can pull out a long sword as a no problem.
Okay. So what's she get?
Head of the guild. Sorry, I don't know if I said that before.
So she hit me.
So her first attack is a 21, and her second attack is a 24.
Okay.
This. I don't. What are your
So
hit points at right now?
So I once again used my reaction to increase my AC to 23.
Okay. So the first one will miss.
Hmm.
All right, here we go.
He still has that sixer.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I don't. I don't use my reaction. Shit. I increased my AC using his 6. I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
crap. That also reminds me. Jared.
Yeah.
So no, my AC is 25 right now.
For the
Rifa
first
and all the
attack, or
assassins?
for both? It's for just the one attack, right?
I thought it was for the. Well, we can use both.
Well, no, I
Rifa-
thought I thought it was for attacks, ability saves. I didn't think you could
Well, he's
throw
a
it on your AC.
Let
I
me
don't
open
remember
up
that.
the thing.
He's a combat. He's a combat bard.
No, he's the Bard of Lore, I believe.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, there you
He's a
go.
combat.
So then I've never played.
You suggested I go. You suggested I go lore, but I said no.
Okay.
So yeah. So I just
Well,
increased it to a 25. So I barely get hit or barely miss.
No, I
Jared.
just assumed since he was playing a coward that he wouldn't be the combat one. I just made an assumption. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying that because they started their turn in my aura, they all need to make wisdom saves.
Okay. You guys gotta get on me about this. I'm gonna forget. Okay, so she's good. They fail.
All right. They all take another 15 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the bar open in front of me. We're waiting on him to say what if you can add the AC for the whole, or if you can add it to your AC. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, he can.
Okay. But is it AC for just one attack, or is it for both attacks? Or is it for your turn?
Use reaction
Because
roll.
the thing is if you use it on an attack, it's just one attack. But if you use it on your AC,
Yeah, it's just one.
okay, yeah,
Okay.
didn't make sense. Okay, so
then I use my reaction to block the first one. And does it say I have to use a reaction to use your thing?
Yes.
Mm.
It can use
Yeah.
its reaction to roll the die. I just had you roll it ahead of time.
Then damn it. Okay, so I guess
wait
no
a minute.
matter
No,
what.
you use the reaction. Oh no, the reaction. Okay, no, I'm saying it's a bonus action for you to roll it. Then he has to use a reaction to initiate it.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, cool. All right.
So I'm going to still be hit by 1.
Okay. Back to where we were. All right. So that's, but it won't be so bad because she doesn't get the crit. You take 28 points of damage, and I need a con save.
Oh, it's not like he gets advantage and sneak attack damage.
Hold on, wait. Don't write that down yet. So many abilities I gotta read through. Okay, you're right. You are 100% right. If one of the other people were adjacent to you, she would get it. So in that case, it's only... Is that right? 6 damage.
Yeah, rogues have crap damage unless they have their sneak attack.
But I still need the con save.
Fuck, I'm not doing so hot here, guys.
Okay. I did not think she was going to be in combat today, so...
well, that's what you get for...
Yeah, I didn't think you guys were going to run and attack the head of the guild. Yeah, stupid me. That's what I get.
Never expect your players to do something not stupid.
No, expect the unexpected. You're right. Taliandai.
Let's see. I think I'm going to try to help my friend here. Noticing that she's passing a lot of these saves.
Okay, now, do you have to maintain concentration of these angels?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to Dissonant Whispers Rifa and seeing if I can make her run in fear of me.
No!
Is that
Nope.
a
Ahiga, shut
concentration
up.
spell?
No, that's not.
Cool.
Actually, what might be... I'm going to... You know what actually might be better? If I keep AoEing these nerds.
Yeah, that
we're
would be
not
smart.
nerds.
I'm going to 5th level. I'm going to step forward. No, I can't do that. I'll hit all my friends. I was going to 5th level Thunder Wave.
Thunder wave.
Wait, how would Thunder Wave hit me all the way?
Because it's a 15-foot radius.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Hold on.
I'm not throwing anything at these guys that requires dex. That's just dumb.
Best way to do 15 foot is go meow. There you go. There's your 15 foot. Anybody that touches is in 15-foot radius.
Yep. Which I could throw all these assassins into a wall and hurt them pretty bad, but also hurt my friends.
I mean, are they really your friends?
I'm not pulling a Ray. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna have to go with my original plan because literally anything else I'll do will. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something else. Seeing as how I can't touch him, so I'm gonna have to use Healing Word. I don't have a choice in that. I'm gonna use Healing Word as a. Actually, wait. I have the AOE Healing Word, don't I? No, I don't. Okay.
So many decisions, so little time.
So many. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and get it on with. I'm going to 4th level Healing Word Ahiga.
Okay.
Which gives me another 3d4 on top of the 1d4.
So much for just you and me, huh? Looks like your friends are helping you after all.
Would you have it any other way?
She smiles. Then cuts your throat, you little bastard. No.
I use my reaction to say, yeah, you and the crossbows.
I heal you for 12
She
health.
only told them to stop you guys so that they could have their one-on-one duel. They're not attacking him.
Yeah, this is what you get. Yeah. I hope she realizes she's technically attacking the son of the Bard Guild.
I don't think she cares.
Oh, shit.
I don't think she knows, and I don't think she cares.
Ah.
Alright, so what is all this damage? What is these D4s? What's going on here?
I heal,
That's how much
I
she
heal
heals.
Ahiga for 12.
Okay. Alright. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, I'm just gonna wait for their turn so I can kill them all.
Cool. Varlis?
Well, I can be stupid.
Poisonous bolter.
I think I used all my 5th level spell slot, shit.
Yeah, because keep in mind, you guys still were casting spells down in the tunnels. It doesn't refresh every session.
I just kept using cantrips, but I animated. Ooh! Jared, I need my things for the animation.
Duh?
Remember, I animated the things?
Oh, the doors to the... You're
The door to the trap. The trap door.
The trap door. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's... Well, I mean, hasn't that spell gone away by now?
Let me look it up.
If it I'm not trying to be a dick, but
I know. If it says yeah, I'm gonna do something
you know what?
else.
Screw it. I don't care. Go ahead. Do it.
No.
Well, we'll worry about it later. I don't want to take... I hate taking game time
Next
to look
turn.
at rules.
I don't see anything about concentration.
But what's the duration? It doesn't matter. It's more than seconds. So,
like an
yeah,
hour.
you still have them.
Well, how many do I have? Because I was just animating the door.
It's just one door. It was just one hatch. It was like a hatch you lift up.
What's the size?
5. We'll just say it takes up a 5 by 5 square, but it's probably 5. It's probably 3 by 5. I don't know.
So, medium.
Sure. It's going to take up a medium square, so yes, medium.
Okay.
Fuck.
You love this spell, don't you?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
If I can, I'm going to send it the door in between Ahiga and her.
Okay.
It has 40 hit points. And I'm basically using it to block between him and her. And that was my bonus action. And considering I know how bad this is, sorry guys, playing my character, dimension dooring out.
No, good call, really. I don't blame you for running. I just saying, could have given me another inspiration.
That's why I was asking if I could see outside. If I had messed up, I would have taken a lot of damage.
Well, you saw a window. I didn't say anything about any doors.
You said I could see the ground.
Oh, your dimension doors. Okay, so you're just bloop right out the door. Okay, gotcha. So you're gone.
Totally. I dimension doored as far away as I could.
Okay. You are, what's the distance of...
I can go a max of 500.
Okay, well, are you using that max?
Well, I basically went as far as I could see, and you didn't say how far
You
I
could see, you could see past your max. So, you could go your max.
Okay. Basically, I went as far as I could.
Okay.
1,000 feet.
All right.
Cool fun design.
Ahiga.
Fuck. Shit. You know, I'm really good at one thing, and she's kind of better at it. Shit. Fuck. I don't even know, man. I'm going to use one of my awesome abilities. Any minute now. I guess I just lay on her, just swinging like a madman.
Okay, 18 matches.
And then...
There you go.
Horrible. Horrible.
So, 9 plus...
Where did I go?
minus
For some reason I disappeared. There we go. You've done some damage to her, right?
Yeah, it's doing some damage for sure.
Yeah.
I heard that she had around 150 health. I think we've done around 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Almost out of the triple digits, guys. We just gotta keep fighting.
Someone want to put a hold spell on her? That'd be awesome.
Alright, Assassins 2. They, well, there's no third target, so...
Started their
their
turn. Wisdom saves.
Alright, let's roll on the character sheet, why don't we? Ah, yeah!
They take 30 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
as the angels continue to rip them apart.
I hate to ask,
you kill Assassins 2. Assassin 2 is dead. This guy right here.
As basically, I'm just injured. There's ink pouring from my body, but I'm just extending my hand. These things are ripping these guys apart.
Yeah, so the light of Palor is glimmering through the one window in this room, and it just glimmers on, and then the angels are just making a whirlwind. And
I like to think what happened with that guy is one with the pole arm came flying right past, impaled him through the neck, and slammed him into the wall.
Yes, that happens. Okay, so they still get their turn. That's one attack on Lykos and then 2 on Mr. Well, 1 on each of you, since one's already dead. This one's actually going to stand here. Alright, miss on you, Lykos, but the natural 20 on you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give him disadvantage.
Okay, you guys are adjacent to each other. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, you're within 5 feet of an ally, so that they get the sneak attack, right?
No, they need to be on 5 feet of their ally.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Like I have to, like one of them. Basically, I have to be within 5 feet of one of their allies.
When an ally is within 5 feet of an. Okay, well, I got it. I read that wrong. Yeah. Okay,
so because of that angle, yeah. So what's he roll with disadvantage?
And this is a wisdom. You said? What'd you say was the?
There's no save. This is just I suddenly extend my hand, create a ball of light, and blind his eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, I never rolled attack, did I?
You rolled nat 20 on me. You said.
Yeah. Oh, then I got to roll the other. The other is a. I'm sorry. I'm dense right now.
It's okay.
So the is an 18. So an 18 or a natural 20.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna get hit no matter what, but I'd rather take the damage from the 18.
Yeah, you don't want
Okay, we're gonna roll the attack, even though we already determined the just so I can do the damage real quick. All right, so it's 7. Oh wait, I'm sorry. They're using crossbows, so it's actually 4.
So did I take 4? Oh no, you're re-rolling that. So that was him that took 4 then, right?
Yeah, you took 4 damage.
I did, or he did?
You did.
Okay.
You did. Yeah.
And I need to make a con save, right?
Yes, of course.
Because these guys never run out of poison arrows. God dang.
And they seem to keep missing the druid. I don't know what's going on there.
The druid has anti-poison aura.
Because of my ink blood, 15.
Well, 15 meets the DC, so you're good. Lykos.
Well, I'm gonna cast. Hold on, I gotta see how far it would, or if I can do. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to, right here, cast Entangle, which the AoE is a 20-foot square. Which just hits.
That's a dex save, right?
No, it's a strength save.
You bastard. I thought it was dex initially.
Nope,
oh, well.
it's strength.
Right. No, I believe you. Alright, so strength save.
The DC is against mine, so...
roll 21.
Yeah, she wins. The DC was 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 on the dice.
I believe that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I really can do at the moment.
Okay, how are you looking right now, Ahiga?
32 hit points sound pretty good here.
Okay. She's like, I really don't have time for this. I've got places I need to be.
I will trip you, bitch.
Ahiga, stop being stupid.
She
Nope, nah, fuck it. No, I'm gonna go down. If I'm gonna, this bitch leaves, I'm chasing her ass.
She takes her arm and puts it across her chest and then swipes it down, and you see this cloud of smoke appear.
Oh no, no! You can't do this to me! No! Damn it!
It's either that or you die.
Bring it on! I'm not afraid much.
No, she right at this point she feels like she's just wasting her time. And so she essentially vanishes.
No!
You broke the code. You said it's between you and me, and then you allies started helping you. So
I didn't expect them to.
I pretty much took the whole stop them as hostility.
If nobody would have helped you, she would still be in this fight.
You guys suck.
Technically, by that standard, we saved your life.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, don't be angry at them. They saved your life.
I will see her walk by, and I'm like, oh shit.
There's no walking.
Oh.
She vanishes.
Oh no, I'm outside.
Yeah, I know. She's not going. You're going south. She vanishes somewhere beyond PC's knowledge.
Oh shit.
Basically,
she can ultra dimension.
No, you guys just don't see her where she went. Taliandai, she's gone.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. She had plenty more hit points left.
Really?
She had 111 left.
Oh,
well,
I thought you said she had 21. I was like,
took 50,
what?
but all of attacks were being reduced by half.
I'm agitated. I won't lie, I am agitated, but in the spirit of a true Shadow Realmer, I'm going to look at these two and second level cast Command Grovel.
Okay.
You know why I'm doing this?
That's a dex save, right? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Do
you want? Yeah, that's wisdom. You want to know why I'm doing this, though?
Pretty sure you got him. No, I'm go for it.
Reason I'm doing this: takes half their movement to stand up, and then on my turn, and then on their turn, the angels take half their movement as well.
Okay, so they're not moving.
Yeah. In other words, they can't run. They have 0 movement.
All right, they're stuck here.
And they're forced to send the angels while they're being slashed to ribbons.
They weren't going to run anyways. They were given a command by their guild leader. So.
Maybe. Well, I just command them to drop to their knees, and next turn they're going to do it and hopefully get beheaded.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Varlis, combat takes seconds, so you're not really going to get anywhere before combat is over. So.
I take 2 steps, they start walking outside.
Yeah. No, I don't know that quick, but yeah. So Taliandai, so you do that, you make them grovel, and then what was the last thing you said? Sorry,
I'm basically just gonna wait for their turn, and then and then when they get down, and then on their turn they have to get down prone. So what I'm basically expecting is on their turn they're gonna get on their knees and then get beheaded.
Okay. So Varlis, you're continuing to pursue the things we talked about. Ahiga. Oh, and this door it's probably out of your spell range, so it falls to the ground.
So
there's now a door laying there on the ground.
Yay for the magic door. I don't care. The door was a door.
So yeah, the smoke's now dissipating, and you go to wave your hands through it or whatever, and you notice there's nobody there. Except for 18,000 piranhas. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're good.
But it's land, so they're all dead.
So I'm gonna come back, seeing that the whole situation is taken care of.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, that was fun. I just got to laugh at that.
I'll come back. She got away. I hold my still stomach. I'm like, I see these. We should bring them in to answer for their crimes.
I shake my head as I count down from 3. Do you let it switch to their turn?
Yes, it's their turn. They can still attack though. They just can't move, right?
They cannot move whatsoever, and they also are forced to take their action to get prone this turn.
To get prone or get out of prone? Basically
prone.
stop groveling. Oh.
Grovel, basically grovel acts on
okay,
their
that's
turn.
Right, it's their turn. So yeah, they start groveling. They're like, I'm gonna kill you as they're bowing to you. Oh, I'm gonna so slaughter you. Oh, we're not worthy. I hate your guts so much.
As they take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Did I kill him?
That's gonna take care of them, yeah.
Alright, so basically I just
kills.
counted from 3. These two get on their knees, and then 2 large armored angels appear and behead them.
Yes. They are beheaded, and their heads roll on the floor.
I kind
a way of Paylor.
I kind of look over at fucking Taliandai there, like, that was kind of dark.
It's the rule of survival. Leave no loose ends.
Know the rule of survival. Run, bitch.
If someone who's a threat seen your face, you're better off just killing them. Letting them live just poses a threat to the future.
I kind of look, that's incredibly dark. We should bring them to, and I think you're right. This particular place has no real
Keep going.
central government, and we can't control the people here. We need to still get the people together. But we need to stop that woman.
Let her go for now. She's a guild leader, isn't she? She's not going anywhere quick.
And she kicked your ass!
Besides that fact, it's better to live today and then fight another day when we have the capability of taking her out. This proved already she outranks us. Let's wait till we outrank her. Then we'll get your revenge. Agreed?
I don't care
Kind of
about
imagine combat in D&D like bullet time.
I kind of look at Taliandai. I don't want revenge.
You want justice?
I kind of know in my head.
Well, if you want... Well, no matter how you look at it, it is your power and your ability that's going to bring that. And right now, that's not good enough. We need to wait until we're strong enough to do something about it. After all, how many soldiers get slaughtered in the line of field because they are not strong enough to oppose a specific enemy? It's worthless to throw away your life. Wait until you're stronger. After all, if you die now, who's going to invoke that justice?
And through a window, you see, did you guys win?
I look over with a bit
Blood
of
on the
an...
window. Yep, Ahiga died.
I look over with an annoyed expression.
Oh, piss off! You just said better to live another day.
Yes, it is. But it's also really agitating to leave your comrades behind and shows a lot of lack of trust.
Yeah.
We have other issues.
Joltz, I'm going to be really honest.
Hmm?
At this point, I hope you should realize Varlis doesn't trust you at all.
Oh yeah, he knows.
He's nice and all. He gave you the scroll and everything. Why didn't you use the scroll?
Which scroll?
The telekinesis.
What would that have done?
I don't know. I don't
Dude, that's
know
like a
what telekinesis does.
I'm back.
That reminds me, I'm looking at telekinesis.
So what'd I miss?
We were just discussing on why it's a good thing, why this is good and why this is bad. But for now, I kind of look, well, we know that this is all down there, but what do we do now?
By the way, there is a... I don't know if you can see it, but there's a door here. A door... I'm just going to mark them with red. So, door here.
No, we can't see
here.
that.
door here.
Come on, Ahiga. We're injured. We shouldn't stay here. It's best
I
we
wonder
leave.
what her strength score was. Because, depending on what her strength score was, you probably could have dropped her down the hole we climbed up.
No, I don't got the strength for that.
Not you, telekinesis.
No.
Telekinesis.
So those are all the doors.
Yeah, the red little arrows are doors.
That's a lot of doors.
Yep, there's a lot of doors.
Besides, let's be honest. If we got out of the tunnel alive, she definitely will.
Yeah, we need to get out of. We need to get the hell out of here, though.
Your options are going through one of these doors, going back down the way you came, or going up
The stairs.
the stairs.
Which the stairs are here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, they look next to each other, but 7 and 8 should be right on top of each other. There's stairs going up, and then the hatch going down is right in the underneath the stairwell.
Okay.
I'm gonna say let's just walk the hell out of here. See if we can't find a way out without having to deal with those damn worm beasts again.
Agreed.
And before anybody does anything, Lykos says, "Hold on a moment."
Oh.
Hold on,
What
let
is
me
it?
find it. And he casts Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh man, where was that a few moments ago?
That's a wonderful spell.
Yeah, I just found it on my list. I didn't look far enough down. Okay, so it's... Let me roll this out. Oh, wow.
Good on ya.
D8. Well, it doesn't have the healing thing for it, so... And my...
Alright.
What is... Oh, wisdom.
What's your wisdom?
Mine is 5. So it would be a plus 5. So you guys each get... Because it's a 30-foot radius.
Wow.
It's 3d8 plus my spellcaster ability thing. So you guys each get 24.
Alright, 56 hit points!
That actually pushed me right back almost to max.
Alright, so I
Thank
kind of say, let us get out of here. And find where that fucking coward went.
Oh, give yourself...
You mean me or her?
Those of you who... well, first of all, damn it. Ahiga, give yourself a hero point for doing the, putting your neck on a line for the right thing. I think all of you guys should get one, except for the one who ran away, unfortunately. But you did help a little bit. You can take half hero point. Now,
You can do that.
we'll give you an action point. That's the equivalent.
Nah.
Or you can not take it. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me.
No, I don't.
Whatever you feel you deserve. Because, I mean, you did try to help at least for a little bit. But okay.
It's a weird balance of stay and possibly die or play your character and run.
Yeah. Nobody said being courageous is smart.
No, my character... No, and that's why I was playing character. Because anyone else, I guarantee I'd have been a little smarter about that. But Ahiga was all about
You
that
did the right thing,
justice.
though. That was honorable. Honor, man. All right, so I didn't hear. What are you guys doing? You going downstairs? What are you doing? You going back down through the tunnels? What are you doing?
I want to walk through this place, see if I can find... Like, what's in door number 1
I
here?
just spilled pop all over myself.
Congratulations.
I'm wet.
Door number 1 here.
And behind door number 1 is
As I said, the sword
some
out.
barracks.
Should we go in and investigate?
Yeah.
Like,
The
see
door
what
opens,
they have in it?
and you see this would appear to be a high-ranking guild member's establishment. It looks fairly luxurious. I mean,
loot
it's more luxurious than a lot of inns you've been in. Maybe not the inns here, but for a guild, it's pretty nice.
Lykos says to Ahiga, can we loot it?
Yeah, there's a chest at the edge of the bed. You can lockpick.
I'm pretty much asking Ahiga if we can go in and loot the place.
I look to Ahiga and say, in my best advice, it cannot hurt to steal from them. Our names.
I kind of look like they're a bunch of assassins. Really, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Top of that, our faces and names are marked. There's no need for us to play cautious beyond just covering our tracks. They already know we're here.
Everybody give me a perception.
25.
Yeah, you can use passives.
Actually,
Yeah, I like how you're really, really anal about not allowing him to use it. Now you're just.
No, if there is a chance for you to fail, I strongly want the roll, but there is. I mean,
27,
if you listen, there's no way you're going to fail this one. So that's why I am okay with the passive.
Well, Lykos with a roll beat your passive.
There's no strong winds outside or distractions distracting you from listening.
passive perception is 27, by the way.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys all will hear this. You all rolled really well. You hear the sounds of chatter downstairs, but even more so, it sounds like a lot of people. They seem to be. It's very faint because there is a door that goes at the top of the stairs, and there's a door at the. Well, you don't know this, but there's another door at the bottom of the stairs at 7. That's muffling a lot of the sound. That sounds like almost like there might be music going on downstairs.
I think we're in some kind of event. Perhaps we should tread carefully.
Let me make this very clear. It's not me.
Upstairs, not downstairs. My bad.
Alright. So I'm going to, not stealth along, I'm going to say, let us check all the rooms for any equipment.
Did you say this chest was locked?
Yes, it is locked. So, if you do not have thieves' tools, you're going to be at disadvantage on the sleight of hand.
Don't one of us have thieves' tools?
That was me.
You fucking pussy.
Oh, you fucking airhead.
Live to fight another day. Alright, so are you checking this door over here? I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
Walk out.
No, you can unlock the chest if you want. You can smash it if you want.
Oh, in that case, I'll smash it with try smashing it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Wait.
You want to try to pick it with your rapier again, don't you?
Yeah. There's footsteps going on upstairs.
Yeah. If you're...
And voices of people talking. If we were to smash that open, we might alert them.
Yeah, if you're trying to say something I'm not hearing you, please speak up, because I'm not trying to ignore anybody, and Varlis is not in there.
Actually, no, go ahead and smash it open. If they didn't hear the fighting, I don't know what's going on. Wait, that reminds me. Jared, how far up is the roof?
About 10 foot.
Oh boy. The angels are a 15-foot cube.
Oh my gosh!
I would
They
have
could have been bent over.
I could have hit people through the roof.
Yeah, well,
my angels could have been slaughtering people upstairs too.
Well, I'll remind me of that later, and I'll tell you why that wouldn't have been a good idea. But
Right. Well, I have the ability to exclude people, so.
Oh, okay. Well. So you're gonna.
I will try smashing as soon as I reset up this, or set up a quarterstaff that doesn't have the shillelagh set to it.
That's fine. Just roll your
So
athletics.
smash it.
Just roll athletics.
Yeah, sure. All right, you smash it, and the lock breaks right off, and you can open it up. You see, there's some studded leather armor in there. It's been kind of folded in a manner so that it could fit. And there is a longsword and about 6 daggers. They look like throwing daggers, like they're designed to be thrown.
Well, I will take the studded leather armor, actually.
Careful, you can't use metal.
Studded
It never
leather
says
isn't
I
metal.
can't use studded leather.
Studded leather ain't metal.
Well, I mean, it's
Well,
got
what do you
metal
think the studs-
It's got metal studs on it, but I mean, it just
It
depends
says I
on how
can't use
strict.
full metal armor,
Yeah,
though.
I'm not gonna be
metal.
that strict. And besides, the druids of Van Kuhn aren't. I mean, as long as you're not coming in there full plate, they're not. Whatever. I'm not gonna be that much of a stickler on it. And that's about it.
So all I see is the kitchen in here?
Yeah, you see, I revealed to you what you see. When you,
Does
when you open
anybody
this door.
want anything from this chest?
You said throwing daggers.
Yes, he did.
I'll kind of make a hand motion like I'll take them. I mean, I know how to use them.
Okay, I pick him up and hand him to him.
By the way, I'll pull out a
Six
little
daggers.
pea. I'll pull in a little red pea, look it over, and look at you guys, saying, if you would like, we can clean all evidence out. I say, holding up the pea.
Like how? Look at him. Oh.
I tap the pea as it sparks a bit. Fire is a really good way to burn to ash any evidence that would have stood.
Joltz, don't you fucking dare.
Don't light the building on fire.
No, Joltz, I'm just gonna stop you. Like, I just put a hand over your hand and say, perhaps such methods are dangerous, especially while we're in the building. Don't you fucking use fireball in enclosed spaces!
We're not. I'm not. I'm saying once we all leave. Toss it in once we're all out.
I have a feeling that we're just gonna get in trouble with whatever form of authority. I'll have to say, we're just gonna get in trouble with whatever form of authority's here. Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Mach 2.
I shake my head and say, I don't know what kind of authorities you have here, but the only authorities I hear about back home are those who will happily kill you without a second thought.
Then you are foolish. This is not the place. I'll stop him, just for sure.
I shake my head, giving you the look like you're the foolish one, and walk off.
Yeah, for the longest time, you know, if I recall, for the longest time, your character was really odd for a Shadow Realmer. Now all of a sudden you're really into it.
He is odd, but he still has his place there. Like, he's a noble house. He knows how to survive.
Yeah, but for a while you were a nicer person than I was.
Maybe
I'm
you
still
start to
nice.
realize
I
how
still
effective
care about-
that lifestyle is.
Yeah. My character's still nice. He's just starting to realize that there's a lot of... He's coming to a realization that people are not nearly as trustworthy as he had hoped they would be, and that a lot of people have hurt him on this trip. So, to defend myself and to defend those who I care about, I'm going to have to adopt a more home style of attitude.
I mean, you could be like Alexander Mach 2 with a scorched earth policy. Yeah.
He doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't want to scorch earth either. He just wants to defend that he holds dear, and will take about the level of an average Shadow Realmer's approach to doing so.
Yeah.
And
After
this is
all-
why Lykos is slow to trust people. Because people are insane.
Yeah, a lot of... I don't even doubt that. Like, you should have seen some of the people that my characters went into.
You don't survive in the Shadow Realm if you're not insane.
At least not some level of being willing to take a life.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do in this room? Pretty much basic stuff, just a nice room. He's got basic clothes and,
How many throwing daggers were there?
6.
Throwing daggers.
There's a longsword there too.
I have no interest in the longsword.
We'll get to you in just a second, Varlis. Sorry, buddy.
What'd you get?
It's okay. I'm
Coward.
pretty much done.
You could come back, you know.
Coward!
Um.
I'll just give you shit. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're on your way going to your destination, so when they're done doing this, we'll get to you. So, I assume you guys are going to be checking all these rooms.
This feels like this has happened before.
Yeah.
How many times have I decided,
one.
I'm going to walk away, and then some reasonable bullshit drags them back?
I'm not. Yeah, I have. Like 16 guards say, "Hey, don't you want to be running that way?" And they poke you in the other direction. No. All right, so.
Like, hey, don't you want to not be manipulated by the GM? Thanks. Have a nice day.
Well, too bad. All right.
Okay. I'll go.
Another room. Same deal. This room, it looks like it's a little bit more luxurious. It's bigger, probably for a higher ranking member. Surprisingly not locked. The chest here, however, is unlocked, and it looks like all the contents have been taken out.
And it's breathing.
And it calls you by name. No.
Yeah, and if that was the case, Lykos just walks out and closes the door.
Good move.
Okay.
Either way, he just goes out.
If I ever run a game, every chest is a mimic.
No,
because I love mimics.
You gotta do mimics when they least expect it. A mimic! No. This is the same, pretty much the duplicate of the room above, but reverse, as you can tell. This chest is locked.
I try to lash or break it open.
Okay. Roll me DC 16 athletics. All right, you destroy the lock. Like the lock is now 2 pieces, and the latch is bent. Like you probably could never reuse this chest to lock. You destroy it, and it opens up, and you see a skull, a human skull. Some binding cuffs, like some metal like basically the equivalent of handcuffs, and you see this cloak, and as you look through the cloak, you see that there is a small little what do they call those things? Not a gauntlet, but it's like a
bracer.
A bracer, thank you. You see like a bracer inside.
I check them.
Is it? Are you describing a cuff that, like a gauntlet, but without the glove end?
It's just one bracer that you would put over, maybe a gauntlet, or just on your arm. It looks like it could be used as a sword.
That would be a bracer.
Yeah, it's definitely a bracer. I just couldn't think of the word.
Is it a guild? Does it look like a guild one?
Oh yes, it does have a mark of the guild, but it's not a guild gauntlet. It's not like the people here, never take those off. This is just a bracer that was made by the guild. It has the guild symbol on it, and the cloak also has the symbol of the guild on it.
I wonder if these are in any way, shape, or form magical. Oh fuck! Sorry.
What are you doing, Taliandai? Still chilling in that room?
Yeah, he's kind of walking through, looking around, taking a moment as he'll cast dancing lights and kind of scatter them out around the rooms. Before he'll actually move to check his own room. Over here, is this a front door?
No, it is a door to a room. You should be able to move those dancing lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so move them wherever you want them. You will open this door.
I'm just gonna walk off.
You guys are getting the sense that these are the barracks. This is another room.
Are we in a guardhouse?
Guys,
Are there beds in it?
Yes, there is a bed. It's right here.
I'm going to take out my rapier and...
You get us in these are the barracks?
Oh.
I'm gonna jam my rapier into the lock and wedge it up to break the tumblers.
Everyone's picking locks today.
There is a note on this table.
I'll walk over and read it over.
It's written in... it looks like the person that was writing this was kind of writing it in a hurry and didn't finish it entirely. It says, to whom it may concern, I've had second thoughts. This is probably the 4th time I've had second thoughts. I don't know why. I trust our leader. I trust her plan. But what goes on below, I don't think it's right to haul up innocent people in a room to be harvested is just wrong. And then there's like this blank space, and then another space that looks like it's a new entry, but it's lower on the paper. It says, I tried to go down. I was assigned to monitor the tunnels today for an hour, and the look in their eyes was too much for me. I had to stay guard outside the tunnels, but it kept looking at me. I was reassured that it wouldn't harm me, but still, I had to keep my distance. I have the feeling I may have signed up for 2, and then the writing stops.
Ahiga.
TOO2, not. Yeah,
so. As I'm admiring the cloak here as I come walking down, what is it?
I put the letter on the table and sigh, looking up. You really want to mess with this guild leader? I got away.
As I'll come over and look at it.
He points. The Assassin's Guild's responsible for harvesting, using these things.
I forgot.
So if that's the case, how bad do you want to think we'd put a damper in their plan if we killed the queen? After all, aren't they responsible for its well-being?
That's one way, but I kind of look at him. We need to get this city together if we're going to fight Dykoth.
We do.
Maybe we can use this as a way to bring the city together to rid themselves of a greater evil.
If we bring to light something the Assassin's Guild's doing, it's bound to make the other guilds turn on them, and then the unified hatred would cause allegiance.
The greater evil. The enemy of our enemy, yes?
That's correct. The Assassin's Guild works for Dykoth too, meaning alerting the other guilds to them will also alert them to Dykoth.
I kind of look, perhaps we should try to unite the guilds this way.
The Assassin's Guild would make a good lamb. But then again, that being said, they're also a formidable enemy.
Yes, you're right.
So I'll ask, we'll do this, but are you ready for the consequences?
I kind of nod my head a bit, like, if it means I have another chance, then I will.
Okay, Taliandai, with your passive, and you guys can roll as well if you wish, or use your passives. Taliandai is definitely going to see this.
27, yeah.
Under the bed, you think you saw some movement.
Oh shit! Is the bed a mimic?
It's a bimic.
I kind of just... I give a small...
Jared, do not talk about my mother that way.
Oh, sorry.
I kind of nod my head and look to him and say...
Yeah, Lykos, you think you see movement as well. But go ahead, sir.
Speaking of which, I say as I look at the note, I think the rest of this is better explained by the one who wrote it. Isn't that right? I say, looking over at the bed.
I kind of look under the bed and we'll go to reach down to pull out whoever the fuck's under the bed.
It's Dykoth! No, I'm just kidding. That would suck. That would suck really bad. No, you see what looks like a... couldn't be 4 or 5-year-old child, looks malnourished. Skin and bones. is cowering on the other side of the bed and is scared shitless.
Right, so I go down thinking this is a regular assassin. Like I'm just gonna, and then.
All right, roll initiative.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding.
I kind of blink.
It goes
surprised.
last.
I walk over and say,
I'll help the child out.
Yeah, I say, we're not gonna hurt you. It's okay. Are you all right?
Mom? Where's my mom?
What did your mom look like?
He's like long hair to shoulders. We were together and man saved me. He said he was going to get my mom next.
I'll try to wrap the child up in the cloak here, if nothing else, and say, "Fuck."
I look to.
Who was this man?
Yeah.
I did not see his face. He wore a cloak.
Assassin's Guild. I say, looking over at Ahiga.
As I point at the gun, this.
You guys notice that there's something odd about his frontal. Like he's just wearing like these cloths over his essentials, but like he has no shirt or anything, nothing on his legs or arms, and his chest has this funny marking on it. Well, you guys know the marking as this like twirly circle, and it looks and it seems very like misshapen.
Oh God.
The mark of the element. I look to Ahiga. That's the mark of the elemental evils.
There's the symbol.
What about that girl we saved? The one who got thrown down there and we helped her up?
Yeah, Jared, you know, old lava tears.
Oh, you mean the girl that was initially thrown down there that drew you guys to the door?
Yeah.
She is on a different map. Let me bring her. She's just kind of been chilling at the bottom of the ladder. She was afraid to come up.
I kind of call out, "You can come up now. They're gone."
Yeah, I'm just going to assume that you guys...
I reach over and gently rub the boy's head. It's okay.
Just for everybody to see, that's what she looks like.
Can you describe your mother a bit more? Is there any features or something unique to her that we could pick out from a crowd?
He says that she had blue eyes, and she was my mommy. I mean, the kid's like 5 years old. He's not really...
Yeah.
He's not like, oh, she had like size D cup tits and, you know, that booty would kill. No, I'm just kidding. No. He was like, he's just kind of giving you 5-year-old descriptions. He's like, she's about 2 times taller than me.
I kind of sigh and say, look to Ahiga. Do you think Lola would be willing to find a place for him in the guild? At least until we can figure out what's going on.
I'm sure someone would be willing to help.
I don't think Lola's got the time, but there's got to be an underling somewhere who's willing to look after the kid.
Please don't make me go back.
Go back where?
To the tunnels.
Oh shit.
We're in the tunnels?
Yes, that's where my mommy was.
Oh, I'm going to say we need to get him to Lola.
Agreed.
It hurts so bad. He's like rubbing his hand against his chest.
Oh God.
Did they who put that on you?
I did not see their face.
I'm going to cast Remove Curse.
Joltz, he probably has one of the eggs in him.
Well, hopefully this works.
Okay. So you cast it, and you know that there is no curse upon him.
Oh God.
After I do that, I shake my head and look over. No curse. I cast detect poison.
There is a bit of poison. You detect a bit of poison.
I look over. There's a poison inside the child. I can't get rid of it, but we need to... But there's got to be a way. Do we know a paladin? Their gifts usually can cleanse stuff like this.
We know an emissary. I'm not here. Shut up.
Who said that?
I think
You
we
just
need
hear
to...
from a far distance Varlis yelling.
Your face is pressed up against the window.
I think we do need to take the boy to Lola, though. Lola might be the only person who's able to cure the poison.
Lola. Sorry.
And then once we get him to Lola, we'll return to finish the queen.
I feel like we need to get others to help us.
We don't have the ability to do that without more proof.
I kind of looked. I grabbed the note off the table. This should be enough.
It's not
It's a
signed
poorly-
by anybody.
It's not signed. It's a poorly written letter, and
And
it's not even finished.
And I kind of look. Then we show them the underground.
Chances are, by the time we return, they'll have it hidden again. The entrance.
Which one? I'm not here. Damn it.
And I was about to say that too. There are multiple.
They don't know the other one. So if we move quick...
I keep being stupid.
No, you're fine.
Who do we go to, though, first? The Mages Guild?
Warriors. I say, honorable fighters. Those mages are up to something too. I can sense it.
All things considered, they're all probably up to something.
There was a big green beam of light that came out of the tower.
I kind of sigh and say, true. Even... The book's name again?
Huh? Oh, Trell.
We really...
Trill
we
or
really
Trell,
need to
either
write-
one. I have to.
Yeah, we really need to write Trill into the NPC list. I kind of...
Well, I don't have any thing to represent him though. He's just kind of wherever you are. So.
Yeah. I kind of sigh and
Just
nod.
use
saying-
like a picture of the Necronomicon.
Picture of a book with Trill under it.
I
You know,
kind of sigh
book with
and
the
say...
face.
Even Trill admits that something strange is going on that he doesn't understand.
Trill says, "Bitch, don't speak for me."
I should be tripping.
You know what? I'm going...
I'm going to
You
go
get-
find those fighters, and I'm going to show them to prove myself. He's still very annoyed by all this.
I'll take the boy to Lola. And then I'm going to the Mages Guild. I need to figure out what's going on. And there seems like there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of investigation in book stuff.
I'll kind of put a hand on your shoulder. You need to be careful. You can't trust those people. Magic corrupts, and
Magic is tricky, but we're still in public. None of them will act so long as I am under the public eye.
I know in my head. Please be careful.
That's what you think.
If it wasn't for you, I would have died many times. All of us would. We can't lose you.
I don't plan on dying. I'll be careful. My investigation will not be the end of me. I'm going to figure out what's going on at the Mages Guild, and I'm not going to have a scratch on me when I'm done.
Let's take the girl and the boy there. And I look over at Lykos and ask, "What about you?"
Y'all
I'm here to
crazy.
do whatever you guys need me to do.
So there's the multiple guilds. I'm trying to remember which ones there were. There were I'm trying to think, where would you be the most useful at?
Thieves, assassins, fighters, mages, and then the Guild of the Arts.
I'm not there, but you might want to send him with Tally.
No, I'm thinking it's either I'm going to send you with Tally, or I'm going to. I guess
I think someone needs to get to the thieves before the assassins do.
Right,
Thieves and assassins go hand in hand. And if the assassins go and spread the word that we're evil to the thieves, they're bound to listen.
Well, I hope he can go.
So I don't know how well you are with thieves, though, so...
No, I'm too honest. If I go around a bunch of thieves, I'm just going to get us all in trouble.
And what about you, Lykos?
Oh, I can be pretty persuasive when the time... Or I can try to be pretty persuasive when the time comes.
Okay. So what are you guys doing at the current moment?
We split up. I asked her
How
if I could
so?
get...
Where are you going? How
if
are
I
you
could
leaving
get
this
one more,
place?
if I could get one more heal before I go,
Who?
me, I could use another heal. I'm still pretty hurt. I could use whatever energy I can get.
How are you guys leaving this place? Stairs?
The front door.
There's no front door. There's a window here
I'm going out through the window.
and a window here.
I'm
Varlis was
I
able
can't
to
see
make
their
the door
map.
through the
That's
window.
why I made the joke.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try to go out through this way.
This way is what? This way?
Before we leave, whoever needs healing, just gather by me at the entrance, or at the... Do you need any, Tali?
A little bit, not much.
Let's see if I have anything higher than just cure.
No, cure should be more than enough.
Just regular cure.
Well, keep in mind, cure wounds can work as either a first level all the way up to a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
So, and you just
Yeah, but
add in that.
cure is just one person.
Yeah, that was just.
Yeah,
saying,
I was gonna.
And keep track of the spell slots you guys are using, because the day's not over yet.
Well, I know I can't do any more or I can do one more. I think I can't do any more 5th levels. I'm not sure. I don't remember what spells I used last time.
I don't think you used any 5th levels last time, but this time you've used the
I've
free
used
gen.
one.
Yeah, you have 2 total, so we'll just say you have 1 left. So, but if you go to your spellbook tab and you see used, you can be marking up.
Yeah, I didn't
you're
mark.
using.
I didn't see that until now.
That's fine. Everybody
honest.
forgets to do that, but it's just there in case you ever remember.
Okay.
By the way, I'm also taking both the girl and the boy with me, so I kind of motion them both over and say, "We're going to go and see Lola. She might be able to help you."
Okay, they follow you. You guys.
I will.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think I will use level 3 cure wounds on Ahiga.
That should be enough.
That should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
That
should
would
be enough.
be 3d8 plus my ability modifier.
You probably go with the 2nd levels version, dude.
Okay. So I'll do 2nd level then, because my ability modifier is 5. That is for cure wounds for
Yeah.
Ahiga.
Not as much as I was hoping, but you know what? I'll take it. That works just fine. I'm close enough to full. That'll be okay.
Oh, nice.
And Jared, that's a picture I found for Trill. If you like it.
Sure. So you guys are you're escaping through the window down there or whatever.
Mhm.
I was looking. What's that down these doors right here?
Oh, let me save this real quick.
Yeah, I'll go to this door as Ahiga goes to the other.
Okay. See 2 more rooms.
That's it.
Again, there's the 2 chests. They're both locked.
I'll do the same thing. Smash.
Oh, by the way, I kind of think to myself and say, you know, there's a chance that whoever wrote this letter is also the one who saved the boy from the tunnels. And then that would also mean that he's still down there currently. If we find this... Hi, Mom.
This is to the chest I meant at.
Me and you both, man. Holy shit.
Jeez, all day. You guys both just destroy your chests.
I say, there's a chance that guy's still down there. It'd be in our best interest to find him alive, too, considering the fact that he could become a valuable asset. He's obviously someone who does not agree with the Assassin's Guild. After all, it's their job to harvest these things, while this guy's going against that and collecting those who are defeated. There's a chance, anyway. It's a theory, nonetheless. Yes, no one can respond to me. That's very nice of you guys.
I don't know what they're doing.
Neither do I. You know, only talking about life or death, you have people.
All right, well, Lykos, you're there. You pop open your chest and you see a book. It says it's basically how to deal with the side effects of magic. Is the title of the book. It's a rather thin book. And you see some parchment and stuff, but nothing's written on them. That's about all that you find. Ahiga, you there?
I'm here.
You find a ring.
Ooh.
And it's inside of this goblet.
Mm.
The goblet looks like, I mean, it's made out of clay. It doesn't seem to show any significance, but the ring itself is made out of silver, and it has a gem on it. I'm sorry, an emerald type gem on it, so it's like a green colored gem. That's it. That's all you guys find.
Oh wait, I want to do one more thing. Before I leave, since I also use crossbows, I want to collect all the poison-tipped bolts that they had left over.
Okay. Oh, and the other things you guys find in all of the chests are just like random clothes and stuff, but I didn't think you'd care about them. But it seems like they store, like, you know, their civilian night clothes or whatever in here. So, but those are throughout all the chests too.
So, of course, I want to know what this ring does, but I'm going to just say fuck it. How the fuck do we get out?
You this
window.
You can fit through the windows if you squeezed.
I'll be right back real quick.
How the fuck did that? Oh, the tunnel, right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go fucking ninja style out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out the window.
You don't need to roll. It'd take you a little longer. You just squeeze out, and you're on the land, and you're within
No. Like a fucking boss.
All right, you open the windows and you run and dive through them and just like Matrix style through the window without touching
Sucks
anything.
to be you. The window was over a moat.
I shake my head when he has to do the over theatric dive, and I just slowly step out like a normal person.
Yeah, it's a squeeze, but you squeeze out, and you are now in the courtyard of the Assassin's Guild. right now there are several assassins outside doing various things, but they are pretty far away from you. You feel like you could probably take a mad dash for the main gate without being seen. All of you would probably feel the same way.
I'll do it then, because my PP of 27 never lies to me.
All right. So you guys are all going to make this mad dash?
Yep.
All right,
Mad
roll
dash?
initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? What do you mean, mad dash? I'm sorry. You cut.
We figured we can run for the exit without them noticing.
Yeah, you're in the courtyard of the, like, there's these walls that surround the guild. Like, this is the guild house, and then there's walls that surround them, so you're still in the guild's courtyard right now. You feel like there's assassins outside in the courtyards, but you feel like you can make a mad dash for the main gate that leads to the guild without being seen.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. No need to roll. You guys make a mad dash. You run outside and immediately go on the other side of the wall, and you are now in the streets of the northwestern district of Farscape. And I'm going to get to Plazmas here because he's been waiting patiently. Plazmas, you get to the Bards Guild, or the Guild of the Arts, Bards College, whatever you want to call it. And
the magical place with all the hippies.
yeah, you get to Disney World, and
I like that.
yeah. And you.
I'll see you soon, Jared.
Yeah, they open the doors for you. They know who you are. They say, "Oh, hi, Varlis, welcome back." You know, everybody knows your name, and you come inside, and there seems to be some. I don't know. There's like an ill feeling you get when you get inside. There seems to be some of the guild associates walking around as if they are in some sort of panic.
I turned around to one of the people who opened the door. What happened? Also, ignore the random arrow in my chest.
Oh, here, let me get that. No, say, well, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but something seems to have happened. Darlie and Shima have gone missing.
Okay, well...
Darlie is the winged elf.
No, yeah.
And Shima is the name of the girl that was the queen's
Jared,
sister.
I know.
Gave her name.
This is Varlis going, wait, what?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Well, I didn't have a name for her last time, so I'm just letting you know I named her Shima.
No. Wait, you didn't?
The Shima, the sister of the queen. I don't think I had a name for her last time.
Weird. I thought we had something with a K.
Well, it's Shima now.
Whatever. And like, they went missing.
Well, see, the thing is that they were in the room, and then when we knocked on the door, and they weren't answering, and when we got in, they weren't there.
Where's my mother?
So there's kind of a panic. She, you know where she is. She's always in the same place. They point to the door.
I start walking in that direction.
Okay, nobody stops you. You open the door, and she's in there, and she seems to be talking to Bradley, well, yet again.
Excuse me. Don't mean to be interrupting. We have a problem.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Not... Yeah, Darlie and her are missing. Yes, I'm aware. No, this has to do with the Assassin's Guild.
Oh, please do tell.
Jared, would I remember what we called the worm things?
Sure. You want their names?
Yes, please.
Joe, Frank, no, they are called...
They're reading the Three Stooges.
Come on, I got it right here. So many notes. Remoraz. R-E-M-O-R-H-A-Z.
Remoraz?
Remoraz, something like that.
Can I just call them Remoras or something?
Sure.
Remora has?
So much easier.
Oh, sorry.
She knows what you're talking about regardless.
Oh
crap, I spelled that wrong.
Well, the Assassin's Guild is working for Dykoth.
That doesn't...
And they are breeding something in the underground tunnels.
She has this puzzled look on her face, and she's like, "It's funny. How was I unaware of this?" She looks at Bradley, and Bradley kind of shrugs his shoulders, like, "I don't know." Like, kind of, I just got here. What the hell am I supposed to know? And
I turn towards him. Hi again.
He's like, "Hello. We meet again. It seems like every time I talk to Lola, you guys are, we meet."
Yeah. Also, my friends may be dead.
She says, "No, they're not dead.
Oh, thank God."
In fact,
I
believe they're on their way. Well, some of them may be on their way here.
Ah.
However, I can't say that they're very pleased with you."
Oh, I'm aware. The feeling is mutual.
So, but this is very valuable information. We know the Assassin's Creed is working with whoever they can to probably get a lead.
The Assassin's Creed.
Did I say Assassin's Creed? Damn it. The Assassin... I think I was trying to say Assassin's League. Assassin's Guild is working with whomever they can to get a head up in this civil war of the city.
Hashtag not sponsored, but hashtag could be sponsored?
Could be? But,
yeah.
She says
if you need more proof,
even
you can use detect thoughts to get all the images.
Yeah, she says that's even pretty low, even for Rifa. She says that's a problem. You said something about the underground tunnels.
Yeah, there's... If I had to guess, considering how many we saw, maybe 20 bodies that have already been bursted.
Oh, that's terrible. She seems like really saddened by this.
They're kidnapping people and throwing them down in the tunnels.
That's terrible. Something must be done about this.
Also, from what one of my friends, and I use the word friends loosely, said, there may be a queen down there.
This is terrible. Did you not check for survivors?
We got one that I'm aware of. It was one that was just put down there. Sadly, the warrior of our group challenged the head of the assassins. That didn't go great. So...
I take it this is when you felt the need to flee
teleport. The scene. Yeah.
Well, being a bard, you could have been there for your ally, but I understand why you did what you did.
Oh, great.
She says, "What is your plan now?"
I don't know. This is a bit above my head.
Well, she says it gets worse.
Joy, how?
I've just learned that there may be an attempt, an assassination attempt on the king. And...
the King of Light, Mr. Longer Life.
Yes, usually I don't take these threats very lightly. This seems to be a little bit more serious. And then there is the situation at Van Koon.
Fuck! Come on!
I just kind of put my hands over my face, and I rub my face for a second.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
There are many things. I'll have Bradley handle one of them. But I need to know that you and your companions are on the same page. I'm starting to have my doubts.
I'm going to be entirely clear. I'm fine with Ahiga. He has his reasons for doing what he does, even if I disagree with like 90% of how he handles it. But I'm having a really hard time with Taliandai.
Have you tried talking to them?
Taliandai once, yes.
Well, find your companions, come back to me. We have much to discuss, but I wish to speak with all of you. As hard as that may be to hear, you need them as much as they need you.
Also, considering what we just went through, I have a feeling I know who might be trying to assassinate the king.
Do tell.
It's probably the head of the Assassin's Guild. She said she was in a hurry.
That makes sense.
And she was more interested in getting away from our warrior than actually finishing him.
That sounds like Rifa, all right. Well, I have much to speak with Bradley about. Please come back with your companions, and do make haste.
Okay.
So I know you guys are kind of off doing different things. Who all was going to the Guild of the Arts, or to Lola, besides Varlis?
I'm going there because I'm taking the woman and child.
Okay, and Lykos and Ahiga, where were you guys going?
I was headed to the Warriors Guild.
Okay, Warriors Guild.
Thieves.
Thieves? Okay, so you guys are splitting up. Alright, so, Taliandai and,
I need to grab something. I'll be 2 seconds.
I gotta pee, so we're gonna take a little break. I just want everybody to know what they're doing in case you want to do a little role play while I'm gone. But Taliandai and Varlis, you guys will meet up because they've been doing their thing while you were getting here, and then they're quite a bit behind, so you'll probably meet like around here or something. And you all will notice that there seems to be some conflict within the roads, like the tension between the guilds is already building up. In fact, there seem to be quarrels happening in the roads that divide the districts, and everybody's the streets everywhere seem to be kind of in chaos, especially around the main streets here that divide the guilds. Something is going on. Taliandai and Varlis will meet up. The rest of you guys will get to you in a second, since you guys are kind of splitting up here for a second. You guys will meet up in the street, and it's kind of easy to pick each other out because you guys are the only two people who aren't really in conflict with someone else. So,
well, allow me to change that.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh, you think you're better than me? Oh,
and
like you see a guy take like
throw him.
Yeah, you see some guy take one of the people from the southern district and take his flute and snap it over his knees, like, oh, you ain't so tough now, you little pussy. And then like he's like does this spell, and the guy's like, I love you. And
I just said, I love you, smack across the face.
Yeah, stuff like that's happening.
So everyone in the street is fighting, right?
Well, it's just like there's this. It's like the battle lines. Like there's a conflict right here in the main streets between the two guilds. Within the guild's district, there is some, there's some, craziness because of what's going on. But it seems like the people of each district are fighting with the districts next to them.
Well, like, would they be all rowdy in the streets and stuff?
Oh, yes, definitely. That's definitely the point I'm trying to get across.
Oh, well. Well, they're annoying me, so.
Yes, they are annoying you.
Oh! I said they were annoying.
And now you are annoying them. This guy over here. Hey, what are you doing?
I use the magic of bullshit to make an advantage.
No, they're not much paying attention. Like, some people will be like, "Oh my gosh, you call that a skill?" Like one of the people.
Even
from the
though I
fighters
failed,
district.
it's still a 14. That's not that bad.
It's not, but they're in the middle of a conflict and they're looking for reasons to hate you. The people from the Fighters Guild.
Really think about it.
You're basically
It's still pretty awesome.
You're playing a generic tune. It's one less than a medium roll, so it's pretty generic.
Wake me up when December ends.
Yeah. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me. No. But you're playing that. But
this is what happens when I'm annoyed and I try playing something.
Well, stop being annoyed. As easy as that is to do. And but you do. Some people are kind of like, oh yeah, maybe we should make love, not war. And then one of those people gets punched in the face, and they're like, oh, I'll kill you. So it's working, but not to the effectiveness that you were hoping.
I look over at Varlis. Really wish you had done a part off there, don't you?
So, I kind of like hearing the music, kind of just sigh and shake my head looking around as I kind of motion the boy and girl to follow me as I start heading up to the guild to head inside.
You notice he's being followed by the woman you recognize and a small child you do not recognize. Okay.
Well, obviously we're not going to talk, so.
Yeah, I if he doesn't say anything, I don't think Taliandai's in the mood to talk to him. So
randomly, you hear somebody playing. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Like,
who the hell is that?
Seriously,
That's me.
I kind of just listened for a second, and then look back at the poison-tipped crossbow bolts, and I'm so glad I took these with me.
And then that the musical instrument.
That wasn't me. I heard it too.
Instrument that's being used to play that song is now shoved in dude's mouth. So, all right.
I'm gonna go speak to Lola.
Lykos, we'll start with you. Onward to the Thieves Guild. Now, the Thieves Guild. Now, you, all of you guys are seeing the kind of warfare going on in between the districts. The Thieves Guild is doing what Thieves Guilds do, and they're looting people. And they don't seem to be causing as much confrontation. Like, there'll be people arguing in the street, and then you'll see people just walking by, and somebody will steal somebody's coin pouch, and a lot of thievery going on. And you kind of probably take a little extra caution with your coin purse, or whatever else is on your person, as you walk and continue on towards the guild. Now, the guild in this district is fairly close to the streets. It's actually this building right here. And for those of you who probably didn't see my ping, it's this building right here. And you make your way towards there, just funneling through the people. The Mages Guild doesn't really... The thing is the Thieves Guild, they're kind of, thieves. And the Mages Guild, they don't want to be bothered. So this is probably the least conflicted main street, but there are still the occasion, hey, did you just steal my wand? And then a spell is cast, and then the guy's turned to ice, and then he's and then he takes
make one get turned into a frog or something.
Yeah, or turn into a frog or something, and then he just takes his wand back, and stuff like that. But there is still kind of disorderly conduct going on in the district itself. Just people are just kind of it's like an uprising or a mild riot, not busting through the windows kind of riot, but people in the streets kind of protesting their district. But you get to the guild and you notice that it's got a lot of extra security around it. You'll notice the walls that go on either side, and then the basically it's an open area. It's just like a little fence that covers the other two sides, and you see these two guards, and you walk. That basically seems to be the main entrance into this place. And there's I said two, but I meant like 4 guards, 2 on either side of this gate. They're like, "What do you want?"
I seek concentrate. I can't even say that. I seek
Counsel
from your guild leader.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you? You and every other little puke in this town. Get lost.
Did you just insult me?
Well, I didn't compliment you. And it spits on the ground.
Okay, first off, what race is the guard that I'm talking to?
They also two are human, and the other 2 they're either human or half elf. You can't tell. Probably all 4 human. And these are Thieves Guild guards. They're not Fighters Guild guards, just so you know. So, let's keep that in mind.
And what makes you think I'm low as anyone else?
Well, for one, you do not have the gauntlet bearing the mark, so I have no reason to let you in here. So, unless you remember, get lost. The one guard looks at you, and he kind of gets this like confused look on his head, and he starts scratching his head. He's like, "You look familiar." And he looks at the other guard, and he's like, "Does he look familiar to you?" It's like, "It doesn't look familiar to me."
As I look over to him, do I recognize anything about the one that says I look familiar?
Yeah, he was among the group that was stealing, that you came here on, that basically was
the
trying
people
to...
that captured me.
That captured you among with other things from the forest.
Oh, no.
He wasn't a high-ranking person. He was just one of the people guarding the entourage or whatever, the carriage. He hasn't quite figured it out yet. He's just like, "Yeah, he looks so familiar."
And I'm just gonna ignore him until he does actually try to figure it out a little more.
Alright.
Since I recognize him as one of the capturers.
Okay. I'm not rolling so well. He is just not... He's like, man, was it... He's like, I didn't see any shows lately. Were you in the arena? No, you weren't in the arena. He's just not putting it together.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna change to him as the guard and talk to him and tell him, if you let me seek counsel with your your guild leader, I won't tell about the mishap a few days back.
Mishap? Looks confused. What mishap?
That's for me to know and you to potentially find out.
He laughs. He's like, "Oh, trying to pull one over on me. Yeah, you're gonna have to try a little harder than that."
I probably should have came with you.
He's like, "But you do look awfully familiar. I just can't put."
If I tell you who I am, would you let me through?
Oh, hell no. Not unless you are a member of the guild, which apparently you're not. So I'll tell you what. Do you even know the name of the person with whom you seek? He looks at the other one and is like, nudges him. He's like, he'll never get this.
Would my character at all know this?
Oh, hell no.
What? Watch me! Oh, I don't.
Okay. I'll give you a chance, though.
I just...
Give me a... Maybe you overheard it in conversation while you were in prison, so give me a... I'll let you choose either a perception to remember or a basic charisma, which would probably be... yeah, just basic charisma.
I will do a perception.
Yeah, makes sense. Get a bonus for that.
Do you want me to roll, or can I use my passive?
What's your passive? Well,
19.
yeah, you could use either one. It's up to you.
My passive is 19.
Okay. Yeah, it's one or the other, but once you commit, you can't go back. So that's all.
Let's go passive.
Okay. Yeah, you remember them saying, and they seem to be very concerned about a man by the name of Dagger, but based on how well you remember, you don't think that Dagger was the one in charge, but probably a very high-ranking member. You don't remember them ever speaking anybody else's name that really sticks out. Probably for good reason.
Okay, so then I tell him, the one, even if I don't speak with the guild leader, the one I mainly seek goes by the name Dagger.
They look at you and they're like, oh, Dagger, huh? And they're like, well, we were unaware of anybody coming to see Dagger. What's your business with Dagger?
It concerns the state of the city and the state of something with the assassins. But that is all I'm allowed to tell the guards.
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Well, and considering their role, they say, yeah, I don't know, I think we're already on top of it. I think that, I don't know, I don't necessarily believe you. So, like, I'll tell you what, why don't you wait till things die down a little bit and come back later? I don't have time for this right now. One of the guards, like, hits some person who's trying to run through the gates. He's like, hits him in the leg, and he falls down on his face. Kicks him, rolls him over a little bit.
Okay, I got an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk away and, like, go behind a corner, like this corner over here, and turn into a small rodent using wild shape, and try to sneak over and go through the gate.
Okay. When you transform, you hear a voice saying, "That person just turned into a rodent." You think maybe a couple of people might have saw you. Whether or not you care about that is up to you, but you succeed. You succeed.
Lykos is slightly concerned, but shrugs or kind of ignores it.
I'll just give them rabies.
Yep, I'll give them those 2 rabies later.
Okay, so you are now rodent, and you, I assume, approach the gates.
Yep.
The guards, you know, they see you and they don't really pay you much attention.
Squeak, squeak, and then I run through.
Hey, did that thing just squeak at you? Kill it! No, they're like, the one guy seems deathly afraid of whatever rodent you are. And he's like, get it away! He's like, come on, man up, you piece of... And then you just walk right through.
That's amazing.
And you are now in the quote-unquote courtyard of the Thieves Guild. This is a very massive building before you.
Hold on, let me double check how long I can stay in animal form. Just to make sure I don't randomly change back while I'm running through the courtyard.
Oh, this window. I could fit through this. Oh, God. Stuck in the window.
Pretty much. Okay, let's see, where is it? Where is it on the okay, wild shape, I stay, oh god, where is it? My druid level determines the beast form. You stay number of hours equal to half your druid level rounded down.
It's 5 hours.
So yeah, I can stay this way for 5 hours.
Okay. I think you're good.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna run through the courtyard and try to go actually find a way into the actual area.
Okay. Squeak, 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 squeak. You find several ways you could get into this place. Various mouse holes or whatnot. So.
Let's go through a mouse hole.
Yeah, you just go through a crack. You do a little digging, you can get into there, and there's cracks in the walls and stuff, and you can kind of maneuver yourself inside of the building. You maneuver yourself, and you see that there seems to be some sort of a discussion going on with some man. He seems to be shouting at 3 other men. They have the guild gauntlets on. The 3 men seem to be obviously lower ranking. The person who's shouting at them is higher ranking, but doesn't seem to be of the highest ranking, or probably not even the next level below that. So using that scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 5 yelling at a bunch of 3s.
Can I hear exactly what he's saying?
Oh, of course, yeah. He's saying, he's like, we have a rodent problem. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's like, which one of you let the word out? He's like, I know it was one of you. It's like, we're thieves, okay? We're rogues. We rely on stealth. You cannot be making these mistakes. I'm telling you. If I see it again, I'm going to report it to Dagger. And they seem terrified.
Hearing that, I'm gonna stay back a little and wait for the one shouting to get done, and I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, he's mumbling to himself like a bunch of degenerates. Deserved a promotion a long time ago. These little bastards, and so stupid. And he's like, oh man, that Lola's not making things easy. And he walks into a room, and you see that in this room there are 2 people. There is a person sitting at a table. It looks like there's about 4 tables in this room. Maybe a mini bar kind of area, like it's a small little recreational area. But all the lights are like, well, there's no lights obviously, but all the candles are dimmed, and the only light coming in here is from the 2 windows. And there is a man with a cloak on, and the hood's raised up, and he's sitting in this chair. And when he opens this door and shuts it behind him, he's kind of like, oh, jeez, you scared the shit out of me. It's like, I wasn't expecting you, sir. And he's like, he kind of gathers himself, and he kind of like takes this respectful kneel, and he's like, what can I do for you? And then the man says, I'm disappointed. People are walking all over this town just getting whatever they want. He's like, what are you doing about it? Tell me everything that happened while I was gone. And he proceeds to say that, well, ever since the mages shot off their little trickery through their tower, things have been different. And it seems like we can't get an edge over the Assassin's Guild. And they continue to not bore everybody. They continue to go back and forth about how they're losing the battle with the Assassin's Guild, essentially. And this man seems very disappointed. Or man, woman, you can't even really tell, even by their voice. And this person says, "Have you reported this to Dagger yet?" And he says, "Well, no, because we don't really know 100% what's going on. It seems like the Assassin's Guild has some sort of secret weapon. And of course the Fighters Guild are stubborn as ever. And the Guild of the Arts remains neutral."
As they're talking, when I hear the secret weapon idea, as still as a rodent, am I with them in the room?
Yes. You were able to, like...
I will say in common, I can help you with that information, still as a rodent.
Okay, so the squeaky voice says that, and he's like, "What the..." He's like, "Huh, you were followed." He's like, "Alright, well, whoever said that, show yourself." This is the cloaked figure that says this.
And then I'll transform back, I guess.
It's like, "Oh, not a druid, kill him!" No. He's like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive that you were able to get in here without being noticed, especially on high alert. You'd make a good rogue. What is it that you were going to share? I'm all ears." And then the other guy's like, "Certainly you're not going to entertain this person. They're an intruder. He needs to be dealt with." He's like, "Shut up, you fool. You can leave now." And dismisses the other guy.
I stand where I'm at and I say, "First off, what do I get for this bit of information?"
Well, the great thing about negotiating with the Thieves Guild is we have lots and lots of plunder. What is it that you want?
How about your cooperation with some of the other guilds if we get their word to help?
Well, that's easier said than done. Which guild do you represent?
I represent my own party. I am of no guild.
So then what do you care?
I care of the natural state of things. Cities should not be torn apart like this.
And you care so much as to risk your security to sneak in here to tell me this?
Well, seeing how you're with your thieves couldn't even stop me from getting in, how do you suppose they're going to stop me from getting out?
Well, I don't suppose these nincompoops could. Well, then again, it's not every day you see someone who can turn themselves into a rodent.
I can do much more than a mere rodent, sir. Or ma'am.
Well, we could sit here all day and discuss your abilities, but you want allegiance, but unfortunately, the other guild members have to be willing to cooperate.
And
I don't want this chaos any more than you do.
So if I come back with word from the other guilds that they are in that they will have allegiance with me and my party, that you will align with us.
Alignment's such a strong word. Parlay, yes.
I need full word that you're gonna cooperate against the true enemy, though. That
And
means
who
a
is the
full
true enemy?
alliance. The ones the assassins work with.
And who do the assassins work with? He kind of leans into his chair, as if he's intently interested in your answer.
It may not be their secret weapon, but the true enemy is someone of higher power.
Do you have a name?
Does my guy know him, Dagoth?
Of course you do. Everybody does.
Okay.
Yeah. I said his name in front of you earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that the assassins work with we have confirmation from Rifa, they work with Dagoth.
So they were able to get an allegiance with Dagoth. They truly are the most despicable guild I've ever seen. Well, I can assure you, I will not be making any alliances with them, but that does not seem to be what you're asking. If this means getting rid of the Assassin's Guild and whoever it is that they follow, you have my support and my guild.
Can I hand him I'm gonna hand him a piece of paper saying, sign this for.
He says, "Do not come any closer. You've come close enough."
I'm not
Lay it
actually
right
gonna,
there on the floor. I'll get it.
I'm not stepping forward, but I'm just extending my hand with a piece of paper and kind of like gently tossing it to his desk
Okay.
as it floats its way to his desk.
Okay.
And then I say, sign this with word of saying that you give your word with your official stamp, and we will be good.
Alright, I will, but what is it that I'm getting out of all of this, besides, you know, exposing the Assassin's Creed? Damn it, I almost said it again, Assassin's Guild.
Well, I don't quite know what
That's what the man
Lykos
looks
can
like.
offer.
He's even smoking the pipe, too.
Well, I don't really know what Lykos can really offer offhand. So Lykos is gonna tell him, I can't offer much, but I would have to come back with word of my friends to tell you exactly what you get.
Okay, well, when you do that, you'll have my signature. Until then, my word should suffice.
Shall I come back the way I came in first time, or is there a way I can come back without your guards giving me trouble?
He flips you a coin, and it lands in front of you.
I'll reach down and pick it up.
And it just has it's just a generic looking coin, and he says, present them with this. That should be enough.
Okay, Lykos nods and turns around and says, I will see you later.
No, there's no pictures of a snake on it, Plazmas. Okay. Alright, so, you do that. Going back to our other individual, Ahiga. You get to the Fighters Guild. I love the Fighters Guild, FYI.
I'm like full sprint. I'm like running, hand on the sword, kind of just like I'm on a mission.
The Fighters Guild seems to have their shit together more than any other guild. They've got the situation under control, but they're fucking fighters. They, they got the... So you get there and, but there are guards. There's guards in front of every guild. And, you'll see the guards, and they will say, "What's your business?"
So as I'm finished running, I seek Horus the Stout. I understand I am not of the guilds, but please, it's of a great emergency.
Well,
Even to speak to some of your leaders, I mean no harm. As I kind of pointing out to the fighting going on down the way.
You look like you can hold yourself in battle.
Uh-oh.
Very well. Proceed. I'll let you in.
Okay, and I will do a humble bow and go quickly jogging in.
Okay, you jog in and you see this massive building, and out in the middle of the courtyard in front of this building, you see this man shouting at all of these soldiers. Well, they look like soldiers, but they're guild members. They all are wearing a guild. And the man shouting at them has this very elegant gauntlet on. Clearly looks like the guild member. Not very hard to find him. He doesn't hide in the shadows at all. And next to him stands another man who seems almost but just as hardy as he does, I guess. But here's the guy shouting at everybody. Oh wait, you guys aren't on the map. That helps. Sorry, all my images are on this. This is the first guy. He's shouting at everybody.
Nice! Dude, that's some armor.
Yes, and he's like, you guys will not cower in these times. You are fighters. You are soldiers. You will not back down from these puny little pesks who wish to cause an uprising. We'll destroy them all with our blades, must we? And this man is standing next to him. And he seems to be giving...
Man, these guys all look kind of badass. Holy shit.
They are very badass. And says, we own this city. And he's like, the others just don't know it. And they're like, hi-ya! And they slam their like weapons on the ground, their feet on the ground as kind of like a salute.
Right.
And he's like, so, what is it that we're going to do then? Stand and fight! And and he says, then do your duty! And they spread out. And he turns around and sees you there, and he's like, hello there?
I'll put my hands together. And almost a knight-like salute, after all, from my training, so...
He actually greets you first with, he's like, from Winston, I gather. And he holds out his hand to give you a handshake.
Pleasure. I'll actually go to meet him full on, forearm to forearm.
He's like, oh, it's not every day we see a soldier from Winston here.
I was born but raised on the mainland.
What brings you all the way here across the ocean?
Once again, raised my life here. But I come to the guild for an entirely different reason. I come from a group of companions. We've stumbled across some interesting information and dire information. Look, I trust you're more honorable than the other guilds. The Assassin's Guild's been up to something.
Oh man, I'm just pouring of honor, let me tell you. He smiles, he's like, continue.
Okay then. Okay then. Sorry, give me a moment here. What the fuck? Okay. So I say,
now, what was that
the Assassin's Guild...
It sounded like a clown's horn or something.
So I look at him and say, the Assassin's Guild's been doing a horrible thing.
Tell me something I don't know.
They've been capturing people and sending them to the underground, where they have worm beasts, using them as livestock.
Bastards. So they finally pulled it off.
Pulled it off.
They must have had help.
Dikoth.
Ah, there it is. Looks at the man standing next to him. And he says, "See, I told you. Can never trust an assassin." And it's like, well, I already knew that. This is Dusty. That's like, I already knew that.
As I continue to look, I have companions. We are unified. We're trying to unify the guilds together. Besides the assassins,
Well, that is a mighty task, is it not?
there are many other issues afoot. We have issues of kidnappings, and the mages' towers are summoning these horrid creatures, I hear. And there's even a threat upon the good king himself.
Hold on, you said... Let me get this straight. You're saying that the Mage's Tower is summoning beasts, and then the assassin is breeding beasts of their own?
I believe so, yes.
And you want me to create an alliance with them? Are you crazy?
No.
You must be mad.
No. I say, no. We need your help with the remaining guilds. Lola in particular.
Lola cares not for alliances. She does what she wants.
Well then,
She could take the city whenever she wanted to. She's been here longer than any of us have.
I nod. We at least need someone who's capable and willing to do something. Unlike the rest of them.
I am willing.
And for their own means. You have to help with the city. It's in complete and total ruin.
I am. I just sent my soldiers to take care of what they could.
As I kind of just look, we have to do something about the assassins and the mages. I have a friend working with the Guild of the Arts and at least the Assassins Guild. I just don't trust whatever the fuck the mages are doing.
Huh.
I will say once again, the Guild of the Arts, I have friends there, and the Thieves Guild, trying to unite with them.
Any success?
I believe so, yes. If it means protecting the king and the land from the great evil,
Yes, I agree.
then yes, I believe they have a
Did you
great...
mention to him that Dikoth was part of the
Yes, I've
Assassins?
mentioned...
Okay.
Yeah,
He
I've
says,
mentioned that some of them. Some of
says,
the
well,
others...
I am aware that Dikoth is a plague upon this land, and anyone who was against him, I shall consider my ally. Let it be known. And he slams his hand against his shield.
And I'll make I'll make a bow myself. Like, I will inform the others that you are willing to ally if it means defeating a greater threat.
Very well. Anything else you need, warrior?
As I kind of look, if you can spare the men to help bring the city under control.
Not already on it.
That is all. I thank you for at least taking your time.
He says, "Here, take these," and he throws you a pair of boots.
I'll catch them and check them out. Look at them
I think the
a little bit.
Warrior Guild gave us the least amount of trouble.
Yes, no, they're not bright, but they're very passionate. Very passionate.
I would hope that they're at least good people.
Yeah, it's. I mean, think about it. I mean, Thieves Guild are very like, oh, we gotta protect ourselves and mysterious, and then the warriors, the Fighters Guild are just like fucking warriors, man. We own the city, we own the arena,
Right.
Kinda. So they don't really care. So totally different personalities. But anyways, go ahead.
I look at the boots and give him a look, as if, what are they?
It says, they'll keep your feet dry, and they'll keep you going strong in the battle. You could use them.
Oh, not my head. Thank you once again, Forrest. As I bow again.
It says,
And
beware of the men with the masks. I've heard rumors. They are everywhere. I've even heard that they can disguise themselves as a loved one.
Thank gosh I don't have... Thank the gods I don't have many of those left.
Yes, you and me both.
as I'll start moving, and we'll try to get these boots on as I get going here. I'm going to return to the others to let them know of my my success with these warriors.
Yeah, you'll see Dusty whisper something in his ears, and he's like, I must be off, and then they part, you part, and you go back. Eventually, you guys, trying to get this group back together, you guys will all meet
with my new boots. What do they do?
They basically they will, if you ever walk in any water or anything, they will not get wet. They're pretty much water resistant, and they do not wear, and they give you a basically you are not affected by rough terrain.
Nice. So I can move even rough terrain.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome. I mean,
they were created for the purpose of because soldiers sweat in their boots, and they wanted to eliminate any water or anything like that.
I mean, they're not the most magical
but
things
they
in the world,
created
but
something much better in the process. Yeah. So.
All right, not the most powerful things in the world, but fucking I'll take it. Sure, that's great.
So go to the Fighters Guild as a fighter. Very good. Go to the Thieves Guild as a druid.
I think it went okay.
It did, but you weren't handed, Well, the Thieves Guild's kind of shady.
In advance, I would just like to mention bards are practitioners in arcane magic, so just want to put that out there.
Yeah, well. So you guys,
I just don't trust the Mages Guild, dude.
I do.
I have multiple reasons for this, but I won't say them because it's out of character.
So where do you want to meet at? I'll let you guys meet wherever you want.
Artisans Guild sounds like a great enough spot.
Okay, so
I still haven't talked to the Mages Guild yet.
Oh, is that where you're going? I didn't hear you say you were going there.
Yeah, I said I was going to be the one talking to the Mages Guild.
Good luck. This should be fun. Okay.
Good luck. I had a character who was of the guild, and they shat on him too.
Okay, so the Mages Guild has several towers, but the main one is this one right here. It kind of gets smaller and smaller and smaller as it gets up until it becomes this one big tower. It's about this size at the top, and then it's the tallest structure in the entire city.
As I'm walking, I'll kind of grass Trill a little bit closer and say, Trill, I need to know.
Okay, so first of all, when you get into this district, I'll get right back to that. This district is very, it seems very different than any of the other districts you've been in. It almost seems like you're walking into, this I don't know if you've ever been under the effects of, a lot of EMFs, electromagnetic fields or whatever. But it kind of it feels like you feel not dizzy, but strange. And you feel very sensitive to everything around you. And this happens as soon as you walk into this district. It's almost like you walk through a invisible force field of this. And then your hands kind of tingle as if they're asleep. And so do your arms a little bit. And you feel like there is some sort of magical aura everywhere around you.
Oh, boy.
So, what was it you were doing?
Oh, first I want to ask, Trill, did you feel that?
Yes. It's all caps, YES, exclamation point.
What was that?
It seems like some sort of protection magic from something. Luckily, it wasn't from us. But we are under its effects.
How much do you know about the Mages Guild? I know you used to be a part of some of the best mages in the world. I need to know your level of knowledge with these guys.
I know that the guild was when I was a wizard, and it was ran by... I have a name. This name may be... somebody in this group may recognize this name. We all know who... Well, most of you know who's ran by it now, but this is a different name. When he was... should be in my notes here, sorry. Apologize. Damn it. It doesn't matter. He says, well, it doesn't
Aw.
matter, actually. I had it in last week's notes, but this week's notes, I deleted it for some stupid reason. Here, I'll have it in a second. Sorry, bear with me. Shit. Oh, wrong stack of paper. There we go. Oh, no. There it is. The name is Decius. Decessus. He was a very evil man, and it said that he was not from this world, and but he was overthrown. Word caught on to his evil acts. Actually, he wouldn't know this. Sorry. He just knows that was who was the head of the. There was conflict with him within the Mages Guild, because there was rumor that he was getting into the very, very dark arts of the magic. But he was the archmage at the time. You know from what Ahiga's told you that Glendale is now the current archmage and head of the guild. He does not have any information on her.
What role did you play in the guild? You were definitely someone of great importance.
Well, I had a shop that was in the Mages District, so I associated with them from time to time. And
but you yourself weren't part of the core guild?
No, I did not want to associate with them. They are a bunch of, basically the equivalent of noobs, whatever that word would be. And he says... but they did have quite an extensive library, and I liked having access to it.
I have 2 more questions. One of which, against anyone in the guild, if you were to match wits, could you win?
Maybe in my human form, but not in this form, no. There's nothing I can do. I am merely a book.
Have you heard of the term cheating?
Of course I have, but what do you have in mind?
My guess is the guild's going to be very careful who they let in. But if I come around with information they might be more willing to talk. If I pretend to know as much as you do, and you're feeding me the answers on the side, we might be able to get a little bit of leeway with them.
That might fool some of the lower class mages, but I highly doubt the other ones will be so easily fooled.
Perhaps, but we only need to fool the lower ones to get inside. After that, just leave it to my wit.
Getting to the tower, though, could be tricky, as the only way you can gain access is if you are actually a guild member. That is a very strict policy within the guild.
Right. I think for a moment, well, we're just gonna have to wing it. You're with me, right, True?
As best as I can be.
We'll think of something. Winging it is what we do best.
Yes.
With that, I'm gonna start heading to the Mage's Tower.
Okay. This magical influence, if you will, gets stronger and stronger the closer you get to the guild, to the point where there is no need for guards outside of the guild. In fact, there is this, when you try to enter, you just reach out your hand and you feel a shock, as if something is not allowing you to come in. And then as you examine this, you see somebody with a guild gauntlet just walk right through with no conflict whatsoever and walks in.
I got an idea. Trill?
Are you gonna beat up one of the members and steal their gauntlet?
Trill, please. I'm a bard.
Good. I was hoping you weren't going to do that. That would be foolish.
Come on, let's find a Mages Guild member. I think we can persuade him to be nice.
All right. Well, there's several. I mean, you'll be the fine one eventually. No problem. They're everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna find the most talkative one, and even if that just means he burped in public, I don't care. I'll find the guy and walk up to him.
There's one person who is a new inductee into the Mages Guild, and he seems to be bragging about it to a couple of people, and these two people do not seem to give two shits.
Is this guy sound like an asshole when he's bragging?
Asshole.
Kind of. He's I think it's more of like he's very proud that he made it, but he's just kind of maybe being a little too loud about it.
Yeah. I kind of motion over and give a kind smile. Hey, friend.
Yeah, how's it going there?
Can't help but overhear. I heard you got into the guild. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a big day for me. I finally passed the exam after 13 tries.
13 tries. That's less than most people. Congratulations.
Really? Less than most people? Well,
Yeah.
of course it is less than most people.
I hear a lot of guild members come through these days. They're on their 20th or 30th time. You know, the Archmage does not make these tests easy. You must be one of the special few.
Yes, I mean, I have access to the aura. It's like, how cool is that? Your book is already ahead of you explaining. Well, your book kind of doesn't necessarily hear the conversation, so I can't really say that. Never mind. Damn it, I hate when I do that.
I kind of
Continue your conversation.
Yeah, I nod my head and smile, saying, "That's really cool. So you got your hands on the gauntlet, then?"
Yes. I haven't quite went in yet. I just, it's all a little surreal right now, and I'm just kind of taking it all in.
Well, hey, all I'm gonna say is be careful with those. Last mage I saw try to put his gauntlet to the door got fried. Guessing these things are sometimes defective.
Defective?
Sometimes they...
Well,
yeah, a couple of them. I feel like the older ones, they might be running out of juice.
Well, I was told that they're checked by the higher ups personally. Well, that's kind of discerning.
I wouldn't know about the higher ups checking them, but that is discerning. I saw a guy last week come up here, and I'm pretty sure he spent a week cleaning the ashes out of his robe.
Really? I didn't hear about that. Well, how does one know if their gauntlet's defective or not?
Here. There was a little bit of a polish I found on the other one. May I see yours for a second?
Give me a persuasion. As he's kind of a little hesitant to his gauntlet.
I can roll persuasion or deception.
Either one. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. You're kind of doing a little bit of both.
I didn't roll bad.
Yeah, well, you rolled better than he did.
Yes.
He's like, fuck you, roll initiative. No, he's like, sure. He still seems kind of hesitant, but he takes it off, unbuckles it, and gives it to you. Like a dumbass.
I start looking it over and blinking curiously. As I make it a point to not take it out from in front of his eyes so he will not change his mind.
What do you see? Does it look defective? I don't want my first entrance into the place to be embarrassing. I gotta want to work my way up the ranks.
Oh no, trust me. If you walk in there with a defective one, it will be. Exactly. I say kind of cringing a bit, I'm having that. I had the face I'm remembering it now.
Yeah.
I kind of look it over as, I take a close inspection and I'm going to cast prestidigitation on it.
Okay.
And
he recognizes the somatic components.
I'm going to. I want to hide that fact. I'm doing that.
There you go. Good idea.
I want to weave it between my words.
Okay. So like, and presto. All right.
Well, I go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna say,
I can't.
No,
guys,
there's something wrong.
I can't roll today. I give up.
I say,
Can't do it.
no. No, look. I say, kind of motioning him over, right here. At the top of the gauntlet, do you see that smudge there, the bronze beneath it?
Yeah, based on what I rolled, he believes it.
I think this one's been. I think this one might actually be I think this one might have been damaged somehow. Looks like a scrape of a bronze.
Think it's a ploy from one of the other guilds? Some trickery?
Potentially.
Oh,
I don't know.
I just can't catch a break.
Hey, at least we caught it ahead of time. Why don't you go speak with the recruiters and see if you can get a new one? I'll toss this one out.
All right, give me one more persuasion, because you are asking him to leave his gauntlet with you. So, or deception.
It's effective.
Yeah, give me a deception. Actually, you are flat out lying at this point. So,
27.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat. And critical failure. So he's like, okay, and he just walks off like the dumbass. Oh gosh, he wouldn't have made a good mage anyways, being that big of a dumbass.
I guess that's one bad mage.
Jeez.
I go ahead and put on my belt and
Well, he
look
did
to Trill.
fail the exam 13 times. Ow.
I go ahead and just put it on my belt, smirk, and lick to Trill.
He's like, you clever bastard.
Well, looks like we got our key in. Let's go.
And gives you like a smiley face emoji.
I go ahead and start heading into the Mages Guild.
Alright, you walk right in. No defects whatsoever, because that thing doesn't exist. You walk in and you get some greetings from some of the other same ranking members, but you know, and some of the higher rankings kind of give you a little heckling, like, "Oh, look, it's the new guy." Word was that you were a little bit shorter and a little bit, you know, uglier, you know. And so go ahead.
Internally, I'm rolling my eyes, but the whole time I'm playing up the naive recruit who's like so happy to be here.
It's the best day ever. And you walk in, the door's open, and when you walk into the guild, you see this. The first thing you see is, of course, well, spiraling staircases on the exterior going all the way up the tower, at least about 6 or 7 levels. But the main thing you see is this big well, and bursting out of this well, going all the way up through the hole, a hole created in every level, up, you know, is this big blue beam of light, and it's blue, not like the green one you saw earlier. This blue, and there seems to be all these little they look like sperm cells floating around the base of it, and there are people that seem to be randomly going to it, making chants, and then these sperm cells cover up their gauntlets, and they walk away. So you've got the stairs going up. This room seems to be kind of like a general, like leisure area. Most of the people here are drawing from this well, if you will, and there seems to be racks upon racks of like vials of various colored potions and stuff. And just there's probably about 30 people in this room, just doing various things. 15 of them, which are probably at the well doing something.
As I'm walking, I kind of look around, seeing all this, and I kind of whisper to the book and say, I think on these lower people we shouldn't have an issue. Unlike me and you, I don't think these people have seen a single problem in their life. They're more those book-learning scholar types.
The book says the well is the aura I spoke of, or that the man spoke of, is basically what these... is the main draw to the Thieves Guild, to the Mages Guild. It is essentially an endless well of magic. You could cast as many spells as you want, and this will essentially, if you think of it in terms of magic points, you go to the well and it refills your magic points, or you can cast as many spells as you want. It basically counts as a full rest. But he explains it in terms that make sense out in game.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, why don't we go get a quick charge then before we go up? I'm assuming no one on this level is going to be able to see through us. As long as we stay below the top level, we should be okay.
So far, so good.
I'm going to head over.
Yes, so you stick your gauntlet in. You kind of hear somebody, do some kind of chant, and you kind of repeat it, I assume. Or he'll even tell you what you need to say. He knows what it is. And you gain back all of your spells and slots. It's almost as if you had a full rest.
I needed that so bad ever since that last encounter. Whew. Well, I feel refreshed.
You feel like this knowledge rushing through you, but it's in a weird. It's like symbols and shapes, so it doesn't quite make sense to you. But it seems like it's there for the picking. It's like somebody dangling an apple in front of you, but you don't know how to reach it. Kind of mysterious aura around you. And it's a very odd sensation, but it's exhilarating. And when you pull away from the well, the time that you were in the well is kind of lost. As you come back and you notice the people that you see in the room are different than the ones that were there when you first went in.
Oh, Trill, what just happened?
It says, I don't know, you've been gone for quite some time.
Whew.
Well, he does know, actually. He says that's just, the aura. It can be quite an exhilarating experience from what I hear. Of course, not being a guild member myself, I've never been able to access it, but he just seems generally curious as to how it was, the experience.
I'll touch I'll make a small cut on my thumb and put it to the book so that he can go through my thoughts and feelings on that.
Yep, and he starts writing down, and he's like, "This is fascinating. I've never the fact that they were able to do something like this is just amazing." And he seems very fascinated by it, and he thanks you.
Of course.
He says, "But of course, we wish to speak to the Archmage. We've got a long road ahead of us, and we need to get to the top of the tower."
Yeah, we don't got the years to go up naturally, so come on.
Okay, so you'll be able to go up 6 levels, no problem. When you get to the 6th level, there is a man, and he's behind this countertop, if you will, and he's got this book opened, and the pen is writing magically, like there's no hand controlling it, and excuse me, and he looks at you, this old man, and he looks at you, and he says, "What can I do for you?" You notice that it's just you and him on the 6th floor. Like, nobody else is here. And there are some spiral staircases that do go up. They go up into, and then they flatten off halfway, as if, they need to be activated to continue up.
Do I know if there's libraries higher up?
If there's what?
If there are libraries higher up.
You've already been through the library. The library consists of floors 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's all just books and
What's
other
higher?
stuff. You're on level 6 right now.
Yeah. I'm asking, if I go up higher, what would be found up there?
You're starting to get into the Mage's Tower, which means you're going to... It's more of the... using 1 through 10 rank, probably 4 and higher ranks. And he'd kind of tell you the same thing based on his experience.
So this is the higher ranking. So there are libraries up here, but these are the higher ranking knowledges.
Yeah, the first 6 floors accessible to anybody of any rank. When you want to go into the actual Mage's Tower, you have to be of higher rank. And that's where they start. They have like advanced potions and advanced, conjuration or illusion or like the different things that you would go to if you were a higher ranking member. For now, you're just learning. So,
I'm seeking assistance on evocation. There's a specific pattern I've been trying to figure out, and I was hoping to seek counseling from a higher member.
Well, what is it that you seek? I'm sure one of the council members down below in the libraries can assist you with the book you need to read.
I know up to 5th level magic, technically, right?
Yes, but as far as the guild's concerned, that doesn't matter.
Right. But if I show interest or knowledge in something that I shouldn't know at this level, I might get bumped up a level.
Based on your actual knowledge, yeah, you know as much as probably a higher ranking member. That's true, but...
So I'm wondering if maybe if I bust out something like that, they might be more willing to speak with me.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very interested with you right now.
I say... Well, there's one specific one I've been working on for a while. The incantation itself escapes me, but I've been reading into the spell, the Investure of Flame.
Ah, alright. So you must be quite learned for quite a low-ranking member as he looks at your gauntlet. Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm a little ahead of my time. I'm making my way up the guild fair and square, though.
Well, that's great. And he stops in the middle of his sentence, and he like holds up his finger to hold, and he's like, hold that thought. And you see the stairs start forming. And these footsteps start coming down. Sounds kind of like the sounds of high heels on concrete stairs. And you see this glorious, this dress, and then the staff before you see any body or anything coming down the stairs. Essentially, you see, this portion. Here, I'll show you. This portion right here. Oh, that didn't help. And coming down the stairs, and I just gave away the name. But eventually, this person will form, and the person who you're talking to gives his full attention to her and completely ignores anything else you have to say. And he says, "My lady, are you finished already?" And she says, "Yes." She's like, "Where is he?" It's like, "I don't know. He should have been here by now." And you're just kind of like, it's the three of you, and they're having this conversation. You're just kind of standing there. And they're like on the other side of the room. So here's what she looks like.
As is kind of going on, I gently tap my book, like, what do we do?
You guys are not even on the right page. That's what she looks like.
Oh, she looks like a high mage.
Yeah. She says, "Well, none the matter. I sense the presence of something. Someone whose power might even equal mine." She's looking around and she's like, "You." She slowly points her finger to you. She says, "Show me your
don't just kid.
Show me your book."
Oh!
Shit.
I did not stutter. Bring it here.
Joltz.
I'm
going to tell you again. You
Yes.
don't goof, kid.
I don't know
have
how
the
much.
ranking names of each one.
I step forward. I do not know how much of a use my book will be, though. It is bound to me by blood.
Snatches it from your hand. Starts flipping through the pages.
I'm assuming they're blank to her.
Oh yeah, they're very blank to her. She's like, She starts laughing. Oh, clever, 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 clever. She chucks the book across the room. And she's
I quickly,
like,
I quickly reach out and grab it.
She's like, you must, your book must be related to Griff. I sense
Joltz, you done fucked up.
I sense the aura of that bastard. Or at least his bloodline. She says, where did this guy come from? And the old man's like, I don't know, he just showed up.
I was on board with one of the new recruits. I was one of the first years that came in today.
Yeah, I don't believe you for a second.
I'm
what is
going
it that
to...
you want? I'll give you a few minutes of my time. After all, you've earned it. She smiles.
I stand up straight and sigh with realizing I'm being caught. As I say, I'd wish to speak with the Archmage for a moment.
Do you not know an Archmage when you see one?
Joltz, dumb fucking goof.
I kind of gulp and say,
Oh, by the way, you see like the gauntlet on her arm that clearly indicates that she's the head of this guild.
I have information, and I need to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Let me guess. It's about the new spirits in town. Probably maybe even something about the green light that came from the tower.
That's one of the questions I wanted to ask.
That's
but there's
none
also
of your
some
concern.
There's information involving the Assassin's Guild too.
Yeah. What about it?
Well, first off, we know there's something big coming. And we need all the guilds. We're trying to get all the guilds to unite. If we're all attacking each other when this starts, it'll be just like he wants.
And why should I unite with the other guilds?
For one, you have nothing to fear from them.
I have worked so hard to achieve my glory. I will not share it with the likes of them.
I do not ask you to. All I ask is that you do what's good for the city. Because what's good for the city is also good for your land.
She walks up to you and kind of like gets her face really close to yours. Her nose almost touches yours. And she says, I will not be associated with the likes of them.
Then you do not wish to prove your superiority. Think of it logically. If this...
They will know in time. They will all know in time.
Well, let me say it this way. We both know something big's coming. Wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity just to show this world what the mages are worth?
You have no idea what is coming.
I have an idea.
You think you have answers. You think you know what's going on.
I told you, Joel, this was a really bad fucking idea.
Tell me, what exactly is going on?
I'm assuming you already know of Dykov.
Aware of him? Of course.
Dykov is coming here.
He's already here.
But he's not done yet.
Of course
he wants
not.
to burn this entire city.
He's had 1,700 years to plan his attack. Do you not think he's thought of every strategy?
True. But
he's gained allies in this process?
He's about to execute it, though, in the next few days, and the Assassin's Guild is working for him.
Of course he is, and of course they are. And if you were smart, you would too.
Feed the rabbit.
Feed the rabbit!
Sorry, I'll finish this real quick. I say...
If you knew what was good for you, you would join the winning side. You trying to save this town from itself is a fool's task.
So you're saying you're working for him?
Of course. I prefer to be on the winning side.
That green light, then. That green... I recognized it before. It came from the Book of the Elemental Evils.
No, it did not.
No. But you summoned something.
Yes, I did. Well, I've been summoning something for quite some time.
That means the next few days that was you.
Let me tell you something. You are an experienced wizard, are you not?
Experienced a lot of things, actually.
If you wish to summon something truly powerful, sometimes it takes more than just one spell. Go, run along, tell all your friends of how scared they should be.
You said the winning side, right?
She nods.
I'll keep that in mind, I say with a smile.
Oh, and one other thing.
Yeah?
Tell Lola that her little companions that are supposedly supposed to save this world, she is even dumber than I thought. To put her trust in the son of Merrick. What a fool.
I'm not too
What
I'm not too happy with him either. He tried to leave me for dead.
Well,
He'd happily have watched me get my...
I grow bored of this conversation. Leave this place before I have you, well, taken care of. And she goes back to the old man and starts talking to him, and he nods. And she walks back up the stairs. And as she's going up the stairs, she gives you one final glance and winks at you and says, until we meet again. And then she continues to walk up the stairs. And the stairs fold up upon themselves.
I start to head down as I tap the book. So, double agent didn't work either. I think she was in my head the whole time.
He's trying to write to you, but it's all jibber jabber.
Oh, come on. She didn't fry you, did she? He says, looking through the book.
It's all jibber jabber.
Damn it. Come on, Trill. I say as I kind of like look it over and try to remove curse.
Nothing. I mean, it's still all jibber jabber.
Dispel magic.
Poof! And book bursts into flames.
Nothing happens.
Come on, we gotta get you out of here quick, I say, as I start running away from the Mage's District. I need to get him outside this field.
Okay, the further away you get from the Mage's Guild, the more the letters start making words that make sense.
I sigh with relief at that. Are you okay?
He says, "This is worse than I could have ever imagined."
Same. They have the whole Mages Guild working for Daikoth.
No, you
they
don't
can
understand. That was my mother.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Dun,
Do you think...
No.
Do you think that means when your brothers... she was behind it?
I have no idea. I need to do some thinking.
Hey. Alright.
Why else do you think she was able to recognize?
I don't know. I've never run into an Archmage before. I'm used to idiots like the guy outside.
Alright, so, well...
I told you it was a bad idea.
The rest of you guys will get back together, and I apologize for those of you who've had to be sitting there waiting. But you guys all get back together, and I assume you meet up with Lola?
Yes, we're going to all meet up with Lola.
Okay.
Yeah, I hurry over. Like, this is bad.
Yeah. So you guys will have your meeting with Lola, and Lola she looks at you, Varlis, and she smiles, and she says, "Well done, you were able to get them together again."
There you are, coward, I kind of say, looking at him.
He says, "Do not call my son a coward."
I kind of look. We were fighting the very people who were capturing people, and he ran away.
Perhaps you should have too.
I kind of give her a look. Regardless, I kind of give him a look. Right now I've united the warriors to our side. They're willing to fight the assassins and the mages. I believe they're up to something.
Oh, I know they are. The mages are working with Daikoth. They've been working on summoning something big, and they're going to release it. They've been summoning multiple creatures, and they're going to release whatever they've been summoning on the city in a few days. The new I learned that myself from being face to face with the Archmage.
Wow, you are a clever one indeed, my son. She says, well, it would appear that you have a very important decision ahead of you.
Lykos, how did your mission go with the Thieves Guild?
The head of the Thieves Guild wants to know what he gets in return for allying with the others.
Of course.
If we get something in return, he is willing to do it.
We'll reward him somehow.
Well, I have to go back and let him know exactly what he gets for him to actually give me his word.
I kind of look at Lola, like, any ideas?
I'll take care of this. Well done.
We need to be careful, though. The Archmage said herself, Daikoth has been planning this attack for over 100,000 years. He's been planning every single in, every single out.
1,700 years.
17. Yeah, he's been playing this for 1,700 years. He's been thinking of every in, every out. He's been gathering allies, and the whole Mages Guild is going to turn on the city along with the Assassins Guild.
Bradley will speak up. Again, he's in the room. Bradley will lean
forward.
Where
the fuck did you come from?
He's always there for whatever reason. He will lean forward and he'll say, "And what does Daikoth? Who does Daikoth want to destroy more than anyone in this world, I wonder?"
The king.
Of course.
There's got to be a way we can trick him. We can't fight his army straight on, but maybe we can fool him.
Maybe we have to stop whatever's going on here.
Suddenly, Bradley says, "The Dragonborn." And Lola looks at him, and she's like, "Oh no. Of course it makes so much sense." And they kind of like give each other this look, and they're like, well, it shall all be explained in a minute, but first I need to know, what is it you guys plan on doing next? She says, "We've got several issues here. I realize that this is a tough decision. But we can either figure out what's going on underneath the city, or we can go to the Kingdom of Light, or you can go to the Kingdom of Light and try and protect the king as best you can, and figure out what's going on there. Or you can go to Vancouver and see what the Assassin's Guild is planning on doing there."
Damn.
I will send Bradley to do one of these.
I look to the others.
How much help could we really be in stopping Daikoth's attack on the king?
She leans down and she gives you this look, of very, very serious look, and she says, "You have already found out so much. You've already been such a huge help to this cause. Do not underestimate the value of your abilities."
By the point in time we're at, we have powers that can shake armies. We are useful.
Yes, you're a small group, and even though you may not agree with each other, you work well together.
Well, we have We have to stop Dykos, but we have to stop what's going on here in Vancouver. So I look at Bradley a little bit. Like, forgive my presumption, but what would you do?
It says,
Oh.
I love my king. I would most certainly protect him. But my passion lays here in Farscape as well. It says, honestly, I do not know what I would choose. This is a very difficult decision.
Perhaps you should. Perhaps we can have the guilds fight and save Farscape themselves.
I feel if we were
have to
able,
count on that.
I feel if we were able to destroy those creatures in the tunnels, Bradley would be able to eradicate them with ease.
I kind of look, perhaps.
Hold on real quick. Lykos, you were going to say something. I think I interrupted you.
No, I didn't catch who he said he was talking to.
He's just talking to you guys.
Then it kind of,
Okay.
I heard afterwards.
Go ahead.
But, yeah, same. Bradley would be able to eradicate those creatures, and I feel like they're going to play a pivotal role here in Farscape once the Mages Guild releases them.
Varlis, what do you think? Varlis, wake up.
Plazmas? Did he fall asleep? Is he
Maybe. I don't know.
muted?
My character had one more thing to say, actually.
Sure, go ahead.
I looked to Lola and say, there's one more thing. When I was talking with the Archmage, she said, sometimes it takes multiple spells to cast something big.
She says perhaps maybe she's doing a series of spells to bring back something powerful. That's what it sounds like anyways.
I hope they're not trying to bring Dykos into the physical world.
He's already in the physical world, you know this.
I do, but at the same time, it could be summoning his actual body here, rather than him just skin hopping everywhere.
Says no. Dykos' physical presence is already here. My concern would be with the ancient evils or the elemental princes.
There's no way they had the power to do that. They're not... The elemental evils haven't returned to a human body yet. They couldn't have, right?
Precisely. One would need to cast multiple powerful spells to do such a thing.
Damn it. And then they're going to come here and get their bodies back. And then, well, the apocalypse.
You guys hear a
This is
scream
bad.
come from outside.
The look could not have already started, I say, running over to check.
Who's that making that horrible noise?
Hmm?
Plazmas, are you there? I don't know, it sounded like maybe something he would have... thought it was him
I
for a
don't
moment
think
there,
so.
because it just sounded like... that.
No sound coming from his microphone whatsoever.
No, there's not.
Nope.
That noise, yeah.
But, so what's the screaming?
It's coming from outside.
I run over and look.
Okay, so you leave
That-
the guild.
Yeah, I say it cannot be starting again. It cannot be starting now, as I say. I go turn sprinting to look.
Okay, Bradley will follow you guys. You guys all burst outside, and you hear the screaming, and you see, once again, a green light emitting from the Mage's Tower. But that's not what's causing the screaming. What's causing the screaming is there are the woman, this woman right here that you guys brought.
No.
She's holding her chest.
Damn it.
And the kid that you guys had with you is trying to comfort her.
I run over very quickly as I lay my hand on her. Are you okay?
And all she can do is scream, and she's crying. And again, the orange tears come down her face. And,
Remove curse.
It does not do anything, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks. I'm going to start throwing some curses into the game so that you can get some use out of that.
I run up behind him and say, I think there's something terrible about to happen. I mean, with the green light and then this, what do they have planned?
You say that, and her head turns like a 180, so she's now looking directly behind her to look at you, and her mouth says, "It has already begun." And her like jaw is elongated when it's like you hear the cracks from it popping when she talks. Fuck. And she falls down, and the kid starts crying, and all of a sudden she starts twitching.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier. Get the kid.
I grab the kid and pull him or move him to safety.
I'll pull forth my blade, almost like annoyed at this now.
You see a crowd has kind of like made a circle around you guys, and you see that some of the fighters from the Fighters Guild have come here, and they've got their weapons drawn, and they don't really know what to make out of it. And you guys crowd around her, and she starts twitching, and she's crying out this entire time. Meanwhile, her head is 180 degrees. And so, like, her stomach is on the ground and her head is pointing up towards the sky, and she's screaming. And she's like, make it stop. Make it stop.
I go,
Can anyone erase... We need a paladin. We need someone who can erase poison.
or a druid.
I don't have anything against poison.
Yes, you do.
Not in my spell book.
You have access to all spells. Well, you have to switch them out, but yeah.
I don't think he prepared for them.
Yeah.
I don't have them prepared then. I don't have in my spellbook. I don't have any poison spells prepared.
Crap.
So I just kind of. So this woman is in a lot of pain, huh?
Yes, it's something is happening to her internally.
I kind of just give her this a very upset look, and it does. So far, from what we've seen, nothing's removing this magic, right? Or nothing's removing whatever the fuck's happening to her.
I see what's causing it. I
so
say
what
pointing
you've
to the
done
green
so
light.
far doesn't seem to be making any effect now.
I look. If we found her in the Remorhis pits, what's the chance that she's infected? I say look at one of them.
Possibly. I think that's what's triggering it over there. I say pointing to the green light.
She starts clawing at her face. It's inside me, and you see her. She claws like she's like clawing at her eyes to the point where they're bleeding. And she actually, as she's doing this and screaming in pain, at one point she just stops and her chest converges and like lifts up into the air. And she rips out her eyes.
At this point,
and she kind of like looks. Her head just kind of like looks around as she's kind of like floating in the air, kind of.
I'm going to actually, as soon as I start to see the eye thing going on in the chest movement, I'm going to run her through the chest.
Okay. You run her through the chest, and she's looking at you, and her eyeballs are in her hand. And if you were Alexander, this would be you would remember this, but you're not. And she's trying to offer you her eyes. And you see a
Oh
picture.
my god! Ah!
Damn it.
I basically try to kill her right then and there.
Yes, and she dies. And the blood comes out of her eye sockets, and the eyes just bounce on the ground.
As I just kind of sit there, slowly apologizing for what I've just done.
I look over to the crowd. Somebody go and get the guards. Fighters, we're gonna need your help. I think whatever's beginning is starting.
I look over.
What would you have us do?
Bradley's
there's,
with us, right?
Yeah, Bradley's there. He kneels down before her, and he's just seems kind of caught off guard by all of this.
The Mages Guild and the Assassins Guild are both working for Daikoth. They're going to launch an attack. We need to be prepared for this. I believe the Mages Guild is summoning something big. Whatever it is, we'll try to handle it, but we're going to need your help.
One of the people will step out from the crowd and is like, "What are we supposed to do against such evil?"
We should destroy them. I kind of look over at him as I'll take whatever loose extra piece of clothing that's not immediately needed and try to cover up the woman. We should destroy those bastards now.
I nod. It bleeds, doesn't it?
We're on it.
Take this war.
You see Bradley kind of lose himself for a little bit. He's kneeling down, and you guys are covering up, and he sees her, and he puts his hand on her forehead, and he closes her eyes. Well, they're not there. Never mind. I guess her eyelids, and he just kind of like loses it. He's like, "Ugh!" And you see like out of his wrist, this little tiny dragon comes off and leaps off of his shoulder, and just kind of like morphs into this gargantuan dragon, and it just lands there in the city, and he jumps on it, and it flies off on it.
Well, you have your men to rally behind. So I call to the fighters here and say, "Well, obviously we have our person to rally behind. Let's do this."
They're like, "Yeah!" And they start doing whatever they can. I mean, they're just like running around like lost puppies. But
I want to try to get them organized.
Yeah, you're the warlord. You're the fighter. You organize these guys.
I want to get them all organized behind me and behind Bradley, and so I can only imagine the Mages Guild is responsible for this.
Oh yeah. My character's tough that.
We need to split off, get a group of men down into the tunnels and kill the queen, and everyone else needs to go. We need to go destroy them.
What are we gonna do about the thieves right now?
We need to get them on board. We need a representative.
We're gonna need everybody on board for this.
Right. I'll go and get the thieves if you want. Actually, no, it's best if you
I have the coin, and I talked to the leader already.
Right. I look to Ahiga. I'm relying on you. You're the fighter. You're the one who knows these people more than anyone. Don't get yourself killed, okay?
I kind of give this look of determination. I make sure those fuckers die.
Good.
Don't you mess up now.
I won't. And don't confront the Archmage, whatever you do. I've seen her in person. You won't make it out alive. You have to. If you're going to hit them where they can't see it.
I'll nod my head at this, and I'll give you a final handshake of just like as if it's a goodbye, almost as if he's not sure what's gonna say. Hell, he doesn't even know what the fuck to say. He's just kind of giving you the look of do it, just do it.
I nod my head and I look over. Maybe once we clean things up here in Farscape, we could talk to the Thieves Guild about going to Thankun. They know the Assassins Guild more than anybody. I would bet that they know how to find them.
For now, we need to go take care of this situation. So.
Yeah. Good luck. I'm gonna look over to. Take a deep breath. Look over at Lykos and nod, saying, "Come on, let's get to the Thieves Guild."
I nod back and motion to him, and as I start running off.
I follow quickly behind.
Okay.
And I feel like because of the time, this is gonna be a cliffhanger, isn't it?
Yeah, fireballs rain from the sky. The end. No. You guys. So you guys are going off to the Thieves Guild, and I didn't catch what Ahiga was doing.
Oh, I was rallying. I thought I was rallying the troops to.
Oh, so you're rallying the troops and trying to organize them to do something.
Right, I'm trying to organize a small, probably more elite group, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Stout himself or just someone else who can handle it to see about handling the Remorez queen down below, and everyone else to get ready for an attack on the tower.
Right, here's my cliffhanger. You guys, as you're doing this, you see the ground is rumbling, and the mage's tower's green beam turns purplish. And the clouds above the sky part, and you see an image in the sky appear, followed by this loud shriek. It's ear-piercing, and it sounds very like otherworldly and just evil. And it looks like this.
They summon one of the Lords of Apocalypse. Oh boy.
If you look at the base there, the red going into what looks like a little lightning bolts, that is where the blue purplish color is going into, and then this shape is forming in the skies above the clouds.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I might not show up here next week. Bye.
I feel like this is definitely going to be a huge deal.
So we're not even playing next week, are we?
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck me, man. Alright.
The reason why I chose this image is because there's a little bit of everything in it. You guys can look at it and see if you see what I see. But
Mage's Tower, the heart of the Mage's Tower.
But it's not as obvious as maybe you would think. But there's hope. You just won't know. You just won't find it until
it's too fucking late.
Right.
Well, I'll say
yeah,
this.
we'll leave it with there.
I feel like it's been one hell of a session.
A little roller coaster ride. Yeah, there was some points where we kind of broke up and it was individuals, but
I like that though.
Like
I love listening
necessary.
to everyone else's story too. Yeah, I like listening to everyone else's story too. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think when we split up like this, we get to see each other's own little personality as their own little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, cool. Well, that's all I've got. Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.